certain extreme situations, the law is inadequate. In order to shame its inadequacy, it is necessary to act outside the law, to pursue natural justice. This is not vengeance. Revenge is not a valid motive, it's an emotional response. No, not vengeance. Punishment.
Tonight we have a chance to say, yeah, you're right. We're too extreme, we're too wild, we're too out of control, we're too full of our own shit. Or we have a chance to say, hey, fuck you, you're wrong. Fuck you, we're right. Because you have all made it to the dance. Because believe me, this is the dance. Start the show.
Good evening, boys and girls, and welcome to the Steel Toe Morning Show. I'm Aaron, that's Matt.
But it's the evening.
Did I say morning?
Yeah, you did.
Fuck. I saw, I'm a regular consumer of Kiwi Farms now. And I was reading today, they came out with the transcript of that omnibus hearing from Wednesday.
Yeah.
And apparently the lawyer mentioned this show many, many times.
Oh, yeah?
This is kind of the hard part. People are like, I'm tired of hearing about it. I don't want to hear about this. But, I'm literally in it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard
you're
for
living
me.
it.
And some of it entertains me wildly.
Mm-hmm.
The Nick's lawyer, couldn't stop calling it the Steel Toe Morning Shoe. And he had to keep stopping
Morning
and correcting.
shoe.
Yeah, he had to keep stopping to correct himself. Those two are fucking gay for me, bro. And I don't say that often about people, but they're fucking gay for me. It's weird.
Okay.
Yeah, and I understand the one guy, the lawyer's gay for pay. He's being paid.
Right.
It's not as gay. But, their obsession with me, the cop said in the warrant that they had a falling out. It was more than a falling out. It's bro, that's a little gay. That's coming off a little homo. First of all, if two guys say they had a falling out, that's even a little gay. But then if you
what more would it have been? I don't understand what more it could have been.
What did we what could we had a falling out.
Yeah.
We were fucking each other's wives and
then you weren't.
Kind of got tired of that shit and said, this is fucked. I'm outie.
Yeah.
And he said, why don't you K yourself? And I said, okay, addict. And then I blocked him. That sounds like a falling out.
That's a falling out.
I didn't put coke on your nose in a video. That's what I kind of despise a little bit is people going yeah, well, you said that he did coke. Only after a fucking stream came out where he came out with powder on his fucking nose. What was I supposed to do? Go, yeah, I never seen it in my life.
No, only after we all knew he was doing coke before you ever told anybody.
Right. Jesus Christ, man. So then they're like, oh, the police officer said in the they're trying to get the warrant thrown out saying the officer was lying. And one of the lies they're saying the officer told was he said they had a falling out. It was way worse than that. It's dude, I'd rather say the cop was telling the truth than sound like a total gay F word. And say that another man, we had way worse than a falling out. It was far more than that. It was heartbreak, sir.
What I was gonna say, what more could it have been? I don't understand this argument.
It's join the club. Basically. So, yeah, you're listening to the Steel Toe Morning Shoe.
Yeah.
Show.
Morning shoe.
Yeah. We have
evening shoe tonight. Evening shoe.
Let's get all these news and notes
okay.
out of the way.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, the transcript from the omnibus hearing came out. What I've seen from the commentary, because I ain't going to read the fucking thing. What I've seen from the commentary from people is that Nick apparently lied in his stream about how he represented the omnibus hearing. And that to me is okay, no news.
Right.
That's not news.
No.
That's pretty much, it's just a confirmation of what you already kind of assumed. And then April's lawyer, she has a lawyer, which is nice.
Ooh, really?
Filed a motion to dismiss her
Who's
charges.
paying for that?
I'll give you 3 guesses, but you're only going to need one. they filed a motion to dismiss. I think this is kind of just standard when you have a low-level felony. You're like,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
just take a shot,
Right, yep.
see what happens. And then the judge will go, fuck you, there's literally Coke on cards with your name on it. You know
Right.
how, like, they use a euphemism, like, hey, this thing has your name on it to show that you're, like, fully guilty of something?
Yeah.
She literally had Coke on shit with her name on it. I mean, not even a euphemism
No.
in this case. So they're going to file a motion to dismiss. We'll see. As I understand the law in Minnesota, though, if she tries to take this low-level felony to trial,
Yeah.
nothing I have can be used.
Really?
In the state of Minnesota, communications between spouses are privileged if one party claims privilege. If the defendant party claims privilege,
Oh.
then so it doesn't matter if I'm like, I waive my spousal privilege right. If the communications you're talking about took place while you were married,
Yes.
then she can claim privilege. I thought that would be kind of funny, though. I want her to take it to trial and then have to claim, like, no, that was my dearly beloved husband at the time. And I'll be like, let's easy on the first two words. Can we strike those from the record? We were balls deep in
So
other
anything
people.
you would say it would mean nothing.
I couldn't say it in court. Wouldn't be able to. None of the texts I have, nothing.
Wow.
We've never texted each other or communicated after we got divorced.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Mild says, why would they call my program a shoe? Says the guy with a shoe next to his head on the screen. All right, bad point. Fair enough. Triple N says, almost like Nick longs for the return of your butthole. Why would it be my butthole? I outweigh him by a solid, 60, 70 pounds. I'm 3-4 inches taller than the guy. I would clearly dominate him and fuck his ass.
Maybe that's the facade you're putting on. You're the submissive one.
I'd fuck his ass, make him humble. Bubba.
Yes, Iron Sheik.
I champion class Bubba. I put him in camel clutch, fuck his ass, make him humble. I'm just trying to get some of this shit played in court. That would be so awesome if they're like, listen to what the witness says about my client. He says, quote, I'm going to put him in the camel clutch, fuck his ass, and make him humble. And then calls him Bubba. Bubba, I put you in camel clutch, make you tap out, break your back, fuck your ass, make you humble. So yes, that was kind of fun today.
Yeah, sounds like it.
That was it. Then I had the kids all day. That was
Yep.
fine. And, we're just having a hell of a time over here. Just having a gale time. Got the cabin this weekend and then the state
Ooh.
fair on Sunday.
There you go.
Who's not excited about all that? I am.
Nice.
Clopogram says, Aaron, has Matt been smoking crack? We should probably ask. Have you been smoking crack?
All of it. All the crack.
Ooh, that's too
So
much.
much crack.
Bro, I'm going to tell you, as your friend, too much crack. That's a lot of crack. Annoyed Wawa supervisor says, someone from corporate just walked through the store and remarked that Matt looks like the assistant manager at a chain Irish pub. In my opinion, that's an upgrade from Best Buy installer. Hashtag Wawa cares. Taste Fairy Ialto says, we've got a very big shoe tonight. Very big shoe. Yeah, great shoe tonight, guys. I hope you guys are excited for the shoe. That would be nice. To be fair, says Citizen M. Now, I always want Citizen M to be fair.
Yes.
You didn't tell everyone about the drugs, but you told... yes, I did. But you told everyone about the sexual relationships which they likely would have never discovered. Everyone knew. I just gave specifics.
It was pretty obvious.
Everybody knew that everybody was fucking each other. This was not something... Like, when I came out with that, nobody went, oh my God, really?
No.
They're like, yeah, we fucking knew. Probably.
When you said, I'm like, oh, he finally admitted.
Yeah, it's like, that tracks.
Yep.
So, yes.
Makes sense. I get it.
Crack would definitely make Matt more entertaining, says Triple N. You got to give him that.
All right.
I think you'd be more entertaining if you were on crack.
Let's try some. Why not?
You want to try crack?
Yeah, let's do some crack.
You want to try it on the show tonight? Or you want to try it privately?
Yeah, let's try some crack.
I feel like we should try it privately first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think we should try it just the two of us
Just
alone.
in case I don't get...
Because what if we start like sucking each other off and shit?
Ooh, yeah. That's OnlyFans type of content.
Yeah,
It's
you know what that
not-
is? You know what it is, really?
What?
It's gay.
Yeah,
It's pretty gay.
it is.
In my opinion.
Which is why it's for OnlyFans, not YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my opinion,
Uh-huh.
even if you're on crack,
Yeah.
guys sucking each other off is gay.
Yeah, it's a homosexual act.
It's my opinion. People can argue it. We can debate it. Not tonight, though. Ron Kaniska with $10 says, hey, dumbass. This one's for you. Thank you for the 10, buddy. Says, hey, dumbass. Spouses can rat on each other. They just can't be forced or compelled by subpoena to testify against it. No, I was reading, and I get my shit from Kiwi Farms. Those guys are always right. They are. Dude.
Oh, yeah?
You can laugh.
Really?
They nailed. Dude.
You found somewhere on the internet that's right?
Fucking holy shit. Kiwi Farms calls so much shit. You know what they called back in like January, February? We're all fucking each other. You know what they called?
They're not brilliant for that.
You know what they called on Steel Toe shows? April looks strung out like she's on coke.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, I guess you.
I'm not on Kiwi Farms. I was right
That's
there.
true. That's true. Citizen M says, fuck Michaela, by the way. Former Steel Toe fan Michaela is wholly responsible for the doxings. She should be exiled from all these communities. Citizen M.
Oh, yeah. Someone did throw Michaela at me.
Yeah.
Also.
Citizen M. So many people hate this show, like in those communities, hate me so much that they actually applaud that. They think it's good. Like, that's kind of what makes me feel good about where I'm at versus them. I've driven them so bonkers that they actually just endorse all this, like, evil, terrible shit, which makes me feel even better about where I'm at. Like, if you don't like me and you endorse that shit, I'm really happy about that. I'm glad I'm where I'm at. Annoyed Wawa Supervisor says, I don't think Matt would appreciate all the crack comments. He does look like the person looking to score in the parking lot of an Everlast County Fair show, but I don't think he appreciates them. Would you go pay money to see Everlast?
Like, I like Everlast. Yeah.
Do you? God, of course you like Everlast. Oh my God, you know the words to What It's Like, don't you?
Uh-huh.
You could karaoke What It's
White
Like.
Trash Beautiful, another great song.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I like me some Everlast.
That upsets me.
Why?
That makes me mad. I'm smiling right now.
Whatever. You listen to your gay shit.
On the corner of a drug, pay me and I know what it's like to lose control. I tell you what. What about this mom?
Why don't you play some of the songs that got your earlier show today demonetized?
Not demonetized, it's blocked. You can't watch this morning's episode. Because I was listening, I was cranking up the PM.
Yeah.
Posty.
The post. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Play some Post Malone. What's more gay?
Yeah. Look at Annoyed Wawa Supervisor now. After that, he goes, I never miss. I never fucking miss. A lady had a baby and she had it aborted, and you should feel bad for her. Because she cries at night and then everybody thinks she's a piece of shit. You should be a piece of shit too, and then you'd know about her being a piece of shit. And then everybody who's a piece of shit could be a piece of shit. And then you really might be a piece of shit. You only think they're a piece of shit because you won't be a piece of shit. That's basically what that song is. Like, I know this person sounds like a fucking retarded scumbag. But if you were a retarded scumbag, you get it. I'm like, yeah, no shit, of course.
It's talking about people's personal struggles.
Yeah, I get it.
Uh-huh.
He should have been like, there was an artist in Austria whose paintings weren't doing very good. So he took a group of people and put them in a condensed neighborhood. He took over Germany and said things here are going to change. And then he took people in small hats and put them up on the range. And I know you think that it was all really bad stuff. What if you were the leader of Germany and you'd had enough? Then you really know what it's like. Then you really might know what it's like to write Mein Kampf. I'm just saying that could be another verse of that song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's fucking stupid. I don't know. You won't go with me on my trashing Everlast, so I've hit a dead end.
I like Everlast. Yeah. I mean, I'll laugh at you doing it. It doesn't offend me.
There was a guy who was pretty pissed off at Ruby Ridge. And then he said to the government, eat shit, I'll flip you a didge. So then he got a Ryder truck and filled it with bombs. And then he went to Oklahoma and he made a bunch more crying moms. Then you really might know what it's like. You really might know what it's like to get even with the feds. Hey, what's going on, everybody? McBuster says, this is better than Everlast. Thank you. Yeah, Triple N says, what it's like should be called excuses. There was a dumb fat whore who did drugs and got knocked up. Kill your fucking baby, you stupid whore, and then shut the fuck up. We really don't need to know just what it's like. Stupid whore can become a... Well, you get the idea. Oh, man. Let's... I got a few of these I want to get through. Wild Saffron says, Aaron, you should read some of Ralph's tweets on Kiwi farms. They are roasting the pigger tits. Well, I mean... How can you not?
There's tweets on Kiwi farms
How can
now?
you not? Mild says a man banged another man's wife and did some blow on stream. His hands and his face were covered in Aaron's cream. Jesus. Clopogram saying Matt looks like he needs a med bed.
I'll take a med bed. I got all kinds of
Yeah.
shit wrong with me.
Got a med bed. You got...
I was disappointed. I brought up the med beds and done babies to a guy at work today who was all like back when the election happened and all that.
He had
all
no
the,
idea?
Yeah, all the QAnon stuff. He was all in on that. He had no fucking idea about the med beds and the done
Did you
babies.
tell him about realrawnews.com?
No, but I'm like, I was disappointed in him. Like,
Here.
you don't know this?
realrawnews.com. Let's see what we got today.
I
over on
expected you
Real
to
Raw
be
News.
more educated in this.
Jag rearrests Supreme Court Judge Amy Coney Barrett. Wait, I thought she was a righty.
Who's Jag?
Oh, boy. That's like I think the military's police.
Oh.
Marines arrest retired Army Lieutenant Colonel who testified against President Trump. Holy fuck, dude. Harris threatens our nation's children. I agree.
Uh-huh.
I agree. Military arrest deep state election fraudster and pedo. That's probably good. You should probably do that. Yeah. Then there's one that just says they're here.
Oh, UN, United Nations.
And
yeah.
they blow out a candle and then Bray Wyatt comes in. It's a old Wyatt family
It's
reference.
a fake news polls.
All right, guys, we are 2:15 away from tonight's goal. Let's knock that out. Our streak has restarted at 2, and we're looking to get back into. Oh shit!
What do you got?
I think Ryan the Garbage Man tried to call in.
Oh, you
and I
got your
didn't see
new
it.
phone? How bougie of a phone did
Sorry.
you get?
It is an S24 Plus. Nothing crazy.
Okay.
I think they said it's
is that
just
what
the
mine is?
current equivalent of what I had.
Oh, okay.
Ryan the Garbage Man, call back if you can. Anytime I get a phone call and it says it's from Wilmer, I go, ooh, what the fuck is going on here? Anonymous says they call her a killer and they call her a sinner and they call her a whore. Probably because she is. No. MSO says, I'll donate when Matt watches all 3 Godfathers. That's a good point. You haven't watched any Godfathers?
No, I have not.
Still haven't watched
I've
any?
been busy yet.
Fuck, man.
I was swinging,
Okay,
I was swinging from fucking ropes on the river.
All right, let me ask you this.
What?
Have you ever seen Dude, Where's My Car?
Maybe.
Fuck
once.
you then. Fuck you if you've seen that movie
I
and
think
you haven't
maybe,
seen.
I think maybe once.
Okay.
I don't.
Have
I
you
don't know.
Have you seen any Fast and Furious movies?
Like back when they first came out, yeah.
Okay. And you
Not
haven't seen The
like the
Godfather?
recent ones.
Okay.
No.
Okay. That's good.
No, like the Fast and Furious when I was like a kid. That's when I watched them.
All right. Streamlabs, PayPal, and Venmo. Otherwise, Super Chats, Rumble Rants, etc. Thank you guys very much. Let's get under 200 by the top of the hour. 215 is the number today. Clopogram says, Jesus Christ, Matt's got fleas. He can't stop scratching. Or
It's the fucking
monkeypox.
Celsius. I'm half a Celsius in and a bag of Skittles. And I'm fucking
That'll
twitchy.
fucking do it for sure. Matt looks like his favorite mob movie is Corky Romano with his Windex blue bitch drinks.
What? Who's Corky?
Chris Kattan monstrosity was a terrible fucking
Okay.
movie. All right, let's get into some news. We got some Trump stuff. Trump went to visit Vietnamese people today, and I found that very funny. And then
Can't wait.
Tulsi Gabbard endorsed Donald Trump today. So
Really?
Trump got RFK Jr. on Friday.
Yeah.
It was the Trump family and the Kennedy family linked up, like my uncle always said.
Uh-huh.
And then Tulsi Gabbard, who fucking despises Kamala Harris, she joined with Trump today too. So Trump's like racking up Democrats now.
Yeah.
He just keeps bringing them aboard. I wonder if we'll see a difference in the polling.
No, the polling's all fake.
By the way, that answer will come in a little bit when we go through this article
Okay.
of ABC, CBS, and NBC and what percentage of their airtime given to each candidate was positive and negative.
Ah.
Oh, yeah. What do we have here? General election polls. Okay. We got Harris +2, Trump +4, Harris +2, Trump +1.
Okay.
So, and then we got, one even. So Trump's already kind of tightening it up a little bit.
Yeah,
With,
even in their bullshit polls.
Yeah, even in their bullshit polls,
Yeah.
Trump's kind of pulling even at this point. Oh, I just did that disgusting thing. I don't know what I ate today, but I burped. It was like an acid reflux burp.
Was there chunks? It's even better when there's chunks.
Oh,
you get the burn and you feel the chunks. It's like, ooh, why? Why does that have to happen?
It burned, man. It was not. It was not good. McBuster says Matt looks like a movie. It looks like he has a movie going on in his head. Cinderblock Man. Oh, instead of Cinderella Man, you're Cinderblock Man. Because you're stupid.
Okay.
You're fucking retard, is what they're saying.
Okay.
They're saying that you're dumb.
Yeah, I'm dumb. All right, sure.
Watch The Godfather.
Why?
Have you seen Scarface?
I got better shit to do.
Have you seen Scarface?
I have better shit to do.
You haven't seen Scarface,
No.
dude? You ever seen Goodfellas?
No.
Casino?
No.
Wow. You ever seen The Patriot with Mel Gibson?
No.
Fuck, dude, that's a good one. You ever watch Braveheart?
I have seen that twice.
Okay, that counts.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Oh, man. You ever seen The Departed?
No.
Fuck. You got to see it just one of them. It was probably from those hash browns this morning, says Clopogram. Yeah.
You didn't know they seasoned their hash browns there? Did you accidentally grab the seasoned ones?
I didn't grab them. I got them, and they were these seasoned hash browns.
What do you mean you got them?
They were these seasoned hash browns, and I ate them, and I was like, when did they fucking start putting taco powder on them?
They're not great.
Oh, they're not good.
They're not inedible, in my opinion, but they're not
arguable.
Good.
Arguable.
I would not. Yeah, I'd buy the regular ones.
I've got some bad news to start the show with today, guys. That bad news broke about an hour or two ago. Sid Udy, best known by the name Psycho Sid, Sid Justice, and Sid Vicious in the ring, died at the age of 63.
Weird. A wrestler died?
At 63, though, that's like 94 in wrestler years.
That's pretty fucking old.
Yeah, I mean, you make it into your 60s as a wrestler, you didn't get cheated. I mean, and he wrestled in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
So that's like cocaine and steroids.
I was
going
to say the height of all the drugs and steroids.
Yeah, what was the muscle relaxer they like taking that they would just get fucking unconscious on? Somas.
Couldn't tell you.
Do you know what Somas are?
No.
I wonder if we can find a video of someone fucked up on Somas.
Sounds like something I don't want to be around.
Here. Soma intoxication. The new drug all your friends are using. That's not, Somas aren't new.
It's 11 years ago. It's an old video.
Okay, so I can't, Soma effects. Carisoprodol is what Somas are. Addiction and withdrawal.
Guy fucked up on Soma.
I don't think YouTube's going to be. Guy on Somas. Soma by Carl Semken. Yeah, we're not getting this.
Well, do the other drug name. What was it called?
Oh, God.
Carmasa what?
Carisoprodol. Here we go.
Yeah, do that one.
Hi.
There you go.
Nope, still not.
What the hell? Maybe you got to go
There's
to
this
Bing.
thing called Somas. You should try it. You get high as fuck. This video is called. Hold on.
The following message is brought to you by
It's going to be amazing.
Oh, no.
the Happiness in a Pill Subdepartment.
Oh, boy.
Help me. Has there ever been a
Help me.
time where something like this has happened to you? Yeah, something like this. Pretty depressing, right? For our Alpha Plus, who cannot understand the representation,
For an Alpha Plus. Yeah, for a Giga Chad.
Uh-huh.
please refer to the picture here. Because of the situation, it led to very unfortunate events.
I swear, it wasn't anything. It was just in the heat of the moment, okay?
He looked at the dude.
I saw you staring at
I saw.
her ass.
Her. That was him.
You think
We're done, Oliver. We're done.
Where do we get the Somas when we get fucked up?
I don't know.
To Alpha Plus, sad music is played and the image saturation removed in order to convey depression. What the fuck is this?
While the client may seem very depressed, he should know, being a part of our society, there is one quick, easy way to solve this. It is the happiness in a pill.
Soma.
As every member of society can observe, the client only had to take one pill in order to become happy and get rid of all the sadness in his life. Let us examine the effects of happiness in a pill, otherwise known as Soma, so that every member of society will understand the benefits of it.
Hey man, you feeling down? Something wrong? Yo, I was feeling the same thing, but after taking some Soma, I think I'm feeling pretty good. You want some?
You see, you're dealing with stress here. Your stress is at this level.
No, if you're
All you need is some Soma, and you can tolerate stress up to this level.
See, you can only handle this much stress, and your stress level is here. But if you take this, your ability to handle stress, I'm like, yeah, but what are we going to do with the bad stress level? What are we going to do about that?
Just take more Soma.
I could get arrested and have my kids taken away. Then I don't have to run the little fuckers around anymore.
Wow. You want to dance?
Let's do it.
Hey.
What the fuck is this shit?
Curing depression is not Soma's only feature. By consuming Soma, one is able to experience dreams of satisfaction and happiness, contrary to the depressing life that they live in. Let's take a look at
Boy,
this
this
example.
really sounds...
Dad, look, I got second place.
Second place? You call this an achievement?
Second place trophy.
Then I think you understand. Then you take Somas
Yes.
and you start feeling better again. God, that's one of those videos that's so fucking bad. It's good. Holy shit, was that terrible? Walked away for 3 minutes and Matt is talking about Somas again.
Again, I never talked about them. Aaron brought them up.
Well, anyway, Sid Vicious, Psycho
Okay.
Sid died.
Yes.
63 years old. He headlined WrestleMania twice in 1992 and 1997 against Hulk Hogan and then against The Undertaker. He's a two-time WWE champion. He's also a two-time WCW champion. So, I don't know. Is he a Hall of Famer or not? He should be. They should put Sid in the Hall of Fame. Now they'll have to do it posthumously, of course. The father of the power bomb.
Yeah?
Sid, yeah, fuck yeah. We've all power bombed one of our friends or cousins. We've all.
You want to talk about how you powerbomb your friends after leaving a polycule?
I mean the move, the wrestling maneuver.
Oh,
also,
the wrestling.
Psycho Sid is also the creator of one of the greatest leg breaks in sports history.
Oh, really?
Would you like to see?
Yes.
Sid leg break. Yeah, this is fucking brutal.
Watching the mystery opponent come in. Now, Sid Vicious up on top. Oh, that is so difficult. Look at the left foot.
What?
That is so
What? Whoa, go back.
He landed on it and it just snapped. It gave way. He jumped off the top rope,
now,
middle
Sid
rope.
Vicious up on top. That is look at the left foot. That is so.
That's in the medical profession, we call that a case of floppy boot. Sid caught a case of old floppy boot.
That has to feel so good.
Oh boy, I bet you that feels not. I'm gonna go out on a limb
Well,
and
thank
say,
God he was taking Somas.
someone said, yeah, right. Yeah, that guy might need a Soma or two. That'd be funny if the ref went, somebody bring him some Somas. Somebody pointing out in the text, power bomb, not power bottom. Okay. Thank you for the distinction. I appreciate that. Yeah, Sid did not do well that night.
No, that's ow.
I love this. Someone titled this video, Sid Vicious breaks his leg and oversells it. What a
Why do
dick.
you oversell
Difficult
that?
to watch. We've seen it already.
Another angle.
Already so many times.
That's the other thing about shit like this is like when Joe...
What do you mean? His foot is facing 90 degrees the wrong way.
Well, yeah, his bone's not connected.
How is he over fucking selling it? Oh, he
Matt,
twisted his foot too far.
Matt,
What?
I think they're being facetious.
Oh.
Yeah, I think they're kidding.
Okay, I was trying to get
Still
excited.
just so.
Once again.
And then I love how they're like, this is really disgusting. This is bad. Let's play it 9,000 times. You know Hulk Hogan would have done that and he would have got up and started going like this. He just would have hulked up. Hulk Hogan no-sells everyone.
The foot, obviously, the compound fracture.
Oof. You know how much bone was sticking out of that foot, but the boot was covering it up? Oh, boy, was that probably horrible.
Oh, that's got to just rip up all the muscle around it, too. Just fucking shred it.
I'm going to go ahead and guess it does a variety of damage. I'm going to say that you probably...
It's amazing you can heal after that.
I'm going to say he probably didn't walk for
all the
a while.
tendons it just has to fucking rip apart.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
Rub some dirt on it and walk it off, one person says. Guys, we are 2:15 away from tonight's goal. If you'd like to chip in, we'd appreciate it. We appreciate your support. Let's knock out the whole damn thing and call it a successful start to this week. Donald Trump visited a Vietnamese restaurant today.
Okay.
And I don't know what it is, but like when he goes places, just really fun shit kind of happens. By the way, Dang Lin Wang with 199 says, I'm beginning to think Matt is a crayon eater. I mean, he's allowed to think that.
He is. I don't, but he can think that.
Yeah. All you have to do is just not eat crayons.
That's pretty easy task.
Whenever you're on the show, and then people will have no proof.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Buffalo Jockey says Hulk Hogan would have just laid there yelling the N-word. He might have done that. Sid literally walked away from a massive wrestling contract because he wanted to drink beer and play softball. No bullshit. Yeah, he was going to, I think it was either he was going to re-sign with WWE or he was going to negotiate an extension with WCW, and they wouldn't let him play beer league softball.
Yeah.
So he quit.
I mean, I guess.
He wanted to play beer league softball more than anything.
You gotta know how to stand for what you believe in.
Yeah, well, he certainly didn't stand from his top rope boot. Couldn't stand for that.
No.
So Donald Trump visited a Vietnamese restaurant today, and it kind of fucking ruled.
Okay.
Like Vietnamese people were just really based for Donald Trump. And I think a lot of it's because Vietnamese people who come here came from communism.
Mm-hmm.
And usually people who come here from communist countries are pretty conservative.
Yeah.
They're pretty based. They're like, I don't want your country fucking turning into my shithole.
Yeah, they realize how shit communism is.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So Trump is at a Vietnamese restaurant, and while he's just talking and, you know, and talking to the owners and shit like that, some random Vietnamese dude just yells out, "Make America great again." I want to show you guys this clip. This is fucking great. Here we go. This is from a Vietnamese restaurant in Virginia today.
So,
Or a Godzilla coming to bro a restaurant down. Was it this guy here?
I don't know. It sounded like it came from like behind the camera almost. No, yeah, he's looking.
Yeah, I think it was this guy. I love this dude. He officially has to go to a rally and speak.
Yeah.
We have to let him speak.
It's either that or it's the younger guy next to him on his left.
Maybe.
He throws the fist up.
Tanaka from Major League 2. Kamala Harris have no marbles. Marbles. No, that's fucking... He goes there.
Mm-hmm.
The Vietnamese fucking love them some Trump. Again, coming from commie countries.
Yeah.
You're going to like Trump. You're probably not going to like Kamala Harris. This is a piece of him just stopping by a Vietnamese restaurant to shit all over Kamala Harris.
Yeah, okay.
You know, a lot of people go to these restaurants and do these appearances and then talk about what they're going to do for the country.
Uh-huh.
Trump just goes and talks about what a dipshit retard his opponents are.
The truth is they're trying to get out of it because she doesn't want to debate. She's not a good debater. She's not a smart person. She doesn't want to debate. But when I looked at the hostility during the weekend, you watch it this week with George Slopadopoulos.
George Slopadopoulos?
George Slopadopoulos. I don't even care to learn his shitty last name. George Sloppy Dog.
And the Vietnamese didn't get that one.
Trump's explaining away his bomb. He's like, fucking audience, am I right? Nice shirt. Does it come in your size?
If you didn't get it, I couldn't English. But
listen, you stupid. I'll fucking explain it to you if you want me to. Try to keep up, or I'm going to a Cantonese place next. The Chinese love my shit.
No, we want to have fairness. We have to bring fairness back to the country. And we have to have a president. We are the closest to World War III, I believe, that we've ever been right now, right this second. And we have a man that just took a vacation in California. He was on the beach. And he came back today. Where's he going? Delaware. Why? Another vacation. He's going for another week. That's not the Vietnamese. They're hardworking people, aren't they?
Nice. Oh, look at that. He slipped that in there.
Yeah.
Joe Biden's fake Vietnamese motherfucker. Joe Biden wouldn't make it a minute in the Vietnamese world. They asked him about J.D. Vance.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say this. I'm going to disagree with Donald Trump on this one.
What do you say?
I think J.D. Vance is a fucking tard. I think he's awful. I think he should replace him. I think J.D. Vance is a moron. They keep every time he sits down for an interview, they ask him about the cat lady comment.
Yeah.
And this dipshit keeps answering.
I am with you on that. He should just tell him, like, aren't we done with this?
Yeah, dude.
Can we move on?
Shut the fuck up.
Like,
nobody cares.
Literally just call them out. I know what you're doing. Just stop.
Yeah. Do the Happy
Enough.
Gilmore. I know what you're doing, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
But he just keeps answering the question the same fucking way. He's like, well, they just don't understand that. No, they do understand, JD.
Mm-hmm.
They're just trying to waste time by getting you to answer this.
Yeah.
Dang Lin Wang says, my people are the best. They certainly are, buddy. 210 away from today's goal. Guys, load up that Venmo, load up PayPal, load up Streamlabs, load it all up. Let's get under 200 by the top of the hour. Let's knock out this goal today, and let's call it a successful Monday after we knocked out the morning show earlier. So this is President Trump talking about J.D. Vance. Okay. This is where Donald and I disagree.
I think J.D. Vance is doing a fantastic job. Yeah. People really dig it. They want strength. We have a lot of weakness. We have the weakest, worst politicians on the left I've never seen. They're giving our country away. We cannot let it happen. Thank you, Vietnam.
Hey, Don, you're in Virginia. You're not in actual Vietnam. It's the Vietnamese people. But you know what? You're doing fine. I say, make America great again. I love that guy. That guy's my new favorite guy today. Trump visits a Vietnamese restaurant. Wow, they're loving him. Let's play this clip too.
Should I let you?
Yes. At least a few words. At least a few words. We all fight for you, sir.
So let me ask you.
We all fight for you, sir.
I know how you Vietnamese fight too, you sneaky little fuckers. You hide around in the jungle, you wait around, you jump people, and then you run away. I think we could learn something from your fine fighting force and your fine style. I'd like you to fight for me that way. I'd like you to get in your endorsements of me, embarrass some libs, and then run away. Don't let them catch you.
Country, right? Yes. No, but you still love Vietnam. Yes. Not the party. Not communist stuff. No communist.
You hear that?
What do you say?
The fucking that's the deal with Vietnamese people, man, that are in the United States. They're like, no communists, no communists. They're scared shitless of anything that even moves towards communism. So they hate the Democrats. They're just like, no, I came from that shit. Fuck that noise.
Party. Not communist stuff. No communist. Not the communist party. No communist.
But we need you. We need you for the next 4 years.
We need you for the next 4 years. We will rub you a wrong time, President Trump. That's low-hanging fruit right there is what that is. Yeah, you go to like people who come here from China, people who come here from Vietnam, people who came here from the old, Eastern Bloc countries.
Yep.
And everything else. Lance says, we've already been clipped by Lance.
I'm eating.
He says, it appears as if no one ever told Aaron Imholt, amateur co-host, not to podcast with your mouth full. Do you make a mockery of your friend's career too? Oh, boy. Let's take a look. Omnibus hearing from Wednesday.
Yeah.
And apparently the lawyer mentioned...
I'm eating my Skittles.
Took a handful of fucking Skittles and just...
Yeah, I needed my sugar. I'm tired.
Let's watch Matt do the fucking anvil
Stuff
smash.
my fat face.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I was reading today, they came out with the transcript of that omnibus hearing from Wednesday.
Yeah.
And apparently the lawyer
Yeah.
mentioned this show many, many times.
Oh, yeah?
You know, this is...
But at least I'm not chewing into the mic. I
You're
back
not.
up and I chew, and then I do my comment,
Yeah.
and then I back up.
Tell Lance to go fuck himself.
Go fuck
Matt's
yourself,
a pro.
Lance. I
There
know
you
what I'm
go.
doing. I wasn't making chewy noises into the microphone. I was just stuffing my fat face on the air. Not going to deny that.
It's kind of the hard part. People are like, I'm tired of hearing about it. I don't want to hear about this. But, like, I'm literally in it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard.
You're
So this is a 1.9-second clip. How much eating are you planning on doing?
all of it.
How fat do
I
you plan on
buried
being?
the last quarter of this bag, like, or
He had to keep stopping
morning.
and correct the steel toe more. Just keep stopping
Wanna
to
see
correct
how much-
himself.
there's gonna be another one
Those two
coming.
are fucking gapping about people, but for me,
Yeah.
it's weird.
Wait, okay.
Yeah, and I
Maybe
understand
not.
the one guy, like the lawyer's gay for he's gay. But
Gay,
like their
gay.
obsession with me, like,
Come on,
the
eat
cop said in the warrant that they had a falling out. It was more than a falling out. It's like, bro, that's a little gay. That's the end of the clip.
Bro, that's a little
Lance,
gay.
that's a good spot to clip it. He also understands the
That's a little
clip was
gay.
funny. And he's
Yes.
like, look, you gotta have the word gay in there. Prayer times 10 says you were taken down from VTube. I think he means YouTube today. Here's some content for tomorrow morning. Checked you out on Rumble. Yes, joined YouTube. First 45 minutes. Johnny didn't seem like he wanted to be there. Is it too early for him, or does he want to be somewhere else doing something else? I like Johnny.
Johnny was on crack.
Yeah,
Remember?
remember?
Yeah.
Johnny was on crack this morning, you guys.
Yeah.
So if it seemed like he didn't want to be there,
it was the crack.
It was clearly.
It was all the crack.
It was all the crack he's
This
been
wide-eyed fucking cracked out Johnny was
Yeah.
not wanting to be there because he wanted to do
no,
more crack.
and I agree with you. If Johnny would stop doing crack, we would see his energy levels in his wantonness to do the show go up.
Yeah.
But with that crack in his system,
Uh-huh.
not going to happen. Cody, thank you very much for the $5. We appreciate that, pal. Adam Simon gifting a membership. Thank you for that. 2:05 away from this evening's goal. Got 20 minutes till the top of the hour. You know what we should do?
What?
Get under 200 by the top of the hour, boys and girls.
There
There's
you
the
go.
links in the chat. Thank you very much. Let's catch up with you guys. Then we'll get to the Donald Trump. Tulsi Gabbard?
Yes.
Endorsement. Kloppo Graham says, Aaron, ask Matt what his favorite movie is.
We've done this before. It's like,
yeah.
I like Big Lebowski, Idiocracy, and Back to the Future. The original.
Dude, you can't go wrong with Back to the Future.
The original.
I'm going to ask you
I
something.
like all three, but the original, yeah.
I'm going to ask you something that'll get you killed if you answer wrong.
Oh, God.
You've seen Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Jesus, yes.
Just me.
That's like from when I was a kid.
Good.
Yeah, I saw movies when I was a kid, but when I became an adult, I started doing stuff.
Like, I'm not busy? Von Kaiser, have you seen Anchorman?
Yes.
Wedding Crashers.
Yes.
Old school.
It's been years since I've seen
All
these,
right.
but I have seen them. Yes.
Good. As long as you've seen those.
I have.
40-year-old virgin.
Yes.
Okay. Well, then you're getting better. Von Kaiser says, any of you guys seen The Deer Hunter? I have seen The Deer Hunter, and this may be unpopular. Hate it. It's slow. It's boring. I don't like it.
Isn't it about not hunting deer?
It's not about deer hunting at all.
Yeah.
No.
That's
It's
okay.
about Vietnam.
Oh.
And Christopher Walken becomes a fucking Russian roulette expert.
That sounds
And he
lame.
loses his fucking mind.
Oh.
I am not hooked up to the system here. Hold on one moment, because we got Granny calling in, and I want to get Granny on. The only problem is this is a new phone,
Uh-huh.
and I have to get it paired up to the board. Some people would say, oh, why haven't you done that already? I don't know. Just haven't. So we're pairing right now. There we go. Get it hooked up to the Roadcaster here. And then we'll bring Granny
Is it because
on.
you're too busy watching movies?
Yes, I'm watching too many movies to get this all hooked
See,
up.
I do stuff. I
All
don't
right,
watch movies.
let's go to Granny. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Aaron, you sounded like shit to begin with, man. You sound fine now.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome. No, I just called to shit on Matt a little bit. Is that fine?
Absolutely.
It's totally fine.
Yeah,
Shit on me all you
absolutely.
want.
This sounds like it could be a lot of fun. Go ahead.
Fuck yeah, let's do it.
Okay. All right, Matt. So, about 4 years ago, I told you were dog shit on the air. Do you recall that?
No, but I mean, you weren't the only one, so you don't really stand out.
He believes you.
All right. Listen, the commitment is fucking. It's respectable. I'll say that. The commitment is respectable. You come on here and you damn near ruin this fucking show.
Like just tonight or just in general? I've damn near ruined Steel Toe.
No, in general.
Okay, I did cause him a suspension. Decisions. I have done that. Oh, poor decisions, strippers, assholes. Yep.
Poor decisions, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then this one might hurt, Matt, and I don't give a fuck if I get hung up on about your girlfriend's a cunt.
Whoa!
Well, I mean,
she's a cunt.
She has a cunt.
No, a huge fucking cunt.
Wow. Granny does not like Grinch.
She'll never get them fucking 6 beers back, will she?
She'll what?
6 beers?
What's that?
The 6 beers?
Yeah. No, again, man,
I have no idea what the fuck he said.
All right, buddy. Yeah, are you running out of steam?
Hello.
All right, I think he's running out of steam. Granny, are you?
I got this song for you, Aaron. Are you ready?
No, I'm not doing Jake Hudson tonight. I don't know.
Sitting on the cold, and he's sucking up all the steel toe.
All right, God damn it. Thank you, Granny. I appreciate it.
I'm so concerned that Granny thinks my girlfriend's a cunt.
Well, I mean, what if she's a cunt?
My girlfriend thinks something about his chick, too, so. I don't know what to tell you.
Is this Lemmy versus Grinch Girl? Hey,
They've already had their thing.
It's another internet feud I want nothing to do with.
Yeah, it's the internet. It's all fake and gay.
Somebody keeps sending me clips of Johnny from Granny's show.
Yeah.
Like, just keeps ratting on him. He's like, look what he fucking said. You want to play some of those clips?
You mean that thing that we've already talked about and played on the show?
Yeah.
That thing he said? Ooh.
Oh, MSO wants to know, have you seen On the Waterfront?
No.
Do you know what that is?
No.
Okay. Casablanca, one of my favorites. You don't know what Casablanca is?
Is it a musical?
Annoyed Wawa. No, we're fine. Okay. Annoyed Wawa supervisor says, "Is Granny back on the sauce?" Respectfully, of course.
I kept my mouth shut on that one.
Could you not hit the fucking thing so that it pins messages? I didn't know you could pin messages on.
Are you yelling at me or yourself right now? Because I
don't you fucking pounded the thing and then the message pinned. How do you do? Oh, look at that.
But then you play stuff to intentionally make me pound the table, so then you confuse me.
Hey, Rumble Chat, the links to Streamlabs, PayPal, and all of that stuff is pinned to the top of the page. That's fucking great.
Oh, you're welcome for teaching you something tonight.
Thank you.
Asshole.
Go ahead and click one of those links. Throw us a few bucks. Let's get under 200 by the top of the hour. Annoyed Wawa supervisor says, Matt hasn't seen any of these movies. He has, however, seen Tool a minimum of 3 times, and that is sad.
Tool, like the band?
No, a hammer, retard.
I don't like Tool. No, Tool sucks.
Okay. Citizen M. I don't want to talk about Grinch Girl for fucking an hour. Yeah. Thank you. All right, you want to? Someone says, "How can you be mad at Matt? He just taught you how to pin something, you fucking boomer." Fair enough. Fair enough. Should we go to these?
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I got a call from my probation guy today.
Oh, how was that?
He just let me know how my probation was going to work. I check in quarterly. Yeah, so that means I'm like the lowest.
That's pretty minimal.
Yeah, they don't really think much of me. They look at it, they go, for this? Fuck. They kind of look at me as a waste of time. All right, let's go ahead and check this out. Where he insults you, MacGyver. Not the same one you played during the show. Yeah, so Kyle sends this clip.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, dude, this is the same fucking clip.
Mm-hmm. But it's not. He says it's not.
He says it's not. Let's check it out.
We kill him with fire around here. Johnny, the next question that I had for you. No, go ahead. No, go ahead. No.
Peter Sky Parker said with $2 saying,
this is what we watch
extra
today
for doing overtime.
Yeah.
And why not?
Is it
well, he's right. Aaron doesn't pay me extra for doing overtime. But Aaron has also always said that I'm under no obligation to do overtime. Overtime is a choice by my part. I choose to do it. I also what else am I going to fucking do? If I leave.
I like co-hosts that have nothing to do. That's what I like to hear. I like to hear people go, what the fuck else am I going to do? Fucking sit here and talk shit with this guy.
Aaron at 10, I'll have an extra half hour to do what? So, I mean, I'm not busy. If I have something going on, I'll leave at 10. And I've done
You
that.
crank one out on VC with that new gal you found.
Yeah, we just watched this morning.
Yeah.
So this guy sends me that clip, and he said, "No, you haven't played this one yet." I have. So let's go to his next one. It says,
"Who's the shirtless meth head?"
That's Granny.
No,
he's not a meth head though. You got me to say that, and that's not what I didn't say that. You said that. He's the shirtless guy.
I just asked a question.
Well, here's another link from this same person. And he's like, and he titles this email "Boomer," and it's the same fucking video again.
We kill him with fire around here.
Oh my God.
Johnny,
what a
the next
fucking
question
spurg
that I had for you. No, go ahead. No,
so
go ahead.
it's the same fucking clip again, and he's like, "No retard, no spurg, it's this," and I'm like, how many times are we gonna do this?
Yeah.
How many times are we gonna do this before you realize that what you've sent me is absolute shit? Here we go. Now he sent me a new clip. You ready for this one?
It's the same as the old
Quit trying to be stupid or you're not trying. This is the clip, he says. All right. What faith do you have that this is the proper clip?
None.
Okay, here we go.
We kill him with fire around here.
Okay. Go like maybe play the last 20 seconds. I don't know. Just skip to the last 20 because this doesn't make any sense other than it has to be in the last 20 seconds. Because we haven't watched that yet.
10, and I've done
you
that.
Crank one out on VC with that new gal you found.
All right.
I mean, there's something to do.
Look, I'm going to be honest. If I end up buying a new laptop and going
Same
out to
shit
California
we heard this
for
morning.
a time and having to do like
where's the part?
Aaron's show while I'm out in California. Yeah, I'm leaving at 10 o'clock unless he pays me extra. Like, I'm like, all right, my time's done. I'll see you later.
Okay.
I'm out of here.
Because you're in California on vacation, hanging with your chick.
I got something to do, and I
Not only that, while you're in California, you don't have to be on the show even. Take a fucking trip to California. Don't work. Like, why would you go to California and go, you know what I'm going to do?
Where
I'm
is
gonna
the
go to work.
fucking problem there?
Yeah. Peter, I love this. Peter Sky Parker with $2 says, "Does Matt get paid extra for overtime? Why not?" He put the same misspelling in his super chat that he put in that one. And Adam Simon gifting a membership. Thank you very much. That puts us at 200 for the night. 200 away. Guys, here's what I say. Now go fucking ape shit and let's really hammer this thing out. What do you say? Savage Thoughts is 1,000% better than Dabbleverse nonsense.
Well, it was. It doesn't exist anymore.
MSO says Johnny kind of told these guys off today. They were in his chat. MSO, do you have a timestamp? If you could find me a timestamp, if I'm not being too big of a pain in the ass, I'd love to watch that. I'd love to see that because, well, I think most of those guys are fine with our show. They also kind of run in that some of them run in that circle of shit stirrers and doxers and shit and they kind of, I'm sorry guys, but to me, I know you might not care what I think, but like to me, if you run in those circles where people are doxing innocent people and shit like that, I consider you just as bad as they are. Like you gotta, at some point in your life, you gotta realize you are the company you keep. And if you are, internet palling around with people like that, I probably don't have time for you just because these are such scum of the earth human beings. So, Buffalo Jockey says your probation officer has the same view of you as the audience. Fucker. Citizen M says watching Corn Dip is all fun and games until someone dies of boredom. Wait, who died? Did somebody die? Jesus. Von Kaiser says this is the clip. Oh, God, here we go. All right, we're finally going to... God damn it, no, it's not. This is not the clip from the Granny and Corn Dip show. This is... I disagree. You think these guys are gay?
Oh, absolutely. No, they're total fucking... They slay puss, yo.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I don't hate this song.
I know you don't.
It's not a bad song.
I've been hanging out with you when you've been jamming to this song.
The Dustin Hoffman guy's probably my favorite.
You done this karaoke yet?
Cowboy man, he's gonna love you hard as he can.
Give your love to a cowboy man. He's gonna love you hard
It's so gay.
We doing this karaoke at the next live event?
We'll go to my neighbor's tonight and just do it there. 1980. Oh, the good old days before AIDS ruined all the gay stuff. Before AIDS wrecked it all. All right. Thank you guys very much. Like I said, $200 is the number for tonight. If you feel like throwing money at us, we appreciate it. Streamlabs, PayPal, Super Chats, Venmo, Rumble Rants. All right. Toe insulted by Johnny K. Watch Upon Deaf Ears, The Crutches Legacy with the Toe on YouTube, says David Skywalker. So here's a 50-second clip. Oh, this is from today? Packer Backer says, does Johnny want to talk California girl? That seems that would be a topic. No, I think Johnny had a nice vacation. He had a good time. And a lot of fun was
about her a little bit.
A lot of fun was had by all. McBuster says, Johnny said, let me explain that clip because people are saying, oh, Johnny said I can talk about her. I don't want to talk about people's like personal life and their girlfriends and shit like that because I don't want to be responsible. If other people bring it up and they start talking about it, fine. But I'm not going to segue to it. I'm not going to jump to it. Because then if something happens with that person, I don't want to be responsible.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's a personal thing. Here we go. This guy's going to try and send us another link.
Why you got so many Grindr emails in your email?
I don't have Grindr. And then this guy sends in, he goes, it's one of the 3 videos. And then he goes, I don't know what's going on with your dumb shit. You didn't put any videos in there.
Fuck.
I don't know what to tell you. You're fucking up, homeboy.
Uh-huh.
You're fucking up. Oh, God. I really wasted a lot of time on that guy trying to figure out what the fuck he was doing. Oh, my God. All right. Let's do the Tulsi Gabbard thing. You guys throw money at us. Let's knock this thing out so it doesn't get beggy the last hour. $200 away. Just start dropping in the 20s and 30s, and we'll be done in no time. Let's do... where'd my fucking Tulsi Gabbard thing go?
I don't know. I saw you clicking through it earlier.
Son
Did you fucking delete it?
Bitch, let me tell you right now. I'll get it back.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-oh. Maybe not. There we go.
What'd you do?
All right, here's my Tulsi Gabbard story.
Uh-huh. There it is.
So Trump got RFK Jr. on Friday. Now he's got Tulsi Gabbard today. It's just, I wonder how many more Democrats he's got that are just going to jump.
What the fuck is happening?
People really hate Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
There's a subset of people that are like centrist. They're centrist Democrats, and they don't like her because she's too far left.
Right, yeah.
They see her as anti-American. They see her as like a globalist.
Yep.
And there's some centrist Democrats that are like, no, I want America to be first.
Yeah, this is going too far.
Yeah.
She doesn't look excited.
She's still cute, though.
Because I am confident that his first task will be to do the work to walk us back from the brink of war. We cannot be prosperous unless we are at peace. And we can't live free as long as we have a government that is retaliating against its political opponents and undermining our civil liberties, weaponizing our very institutions against those they deem as a threat.
Well, wait a minute. I thought they said that's what that Trump was going to do.
Right.
I thought Trump was going to do that to people.
Projecting.
Oh.
Projecting.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Kamala Harris has done...
You're saying we're run by narcissistic sociopaths.
Yes.
It's interesting. I have some experience.
So do I.
Yeah.
This,
come to this
over the last 3.5 years. She won't hesitate to continue that if she is elected as president. President Trump has been their first and foremost target in this because they don't want us as voters to even have the option to vote for him.
You think he'll send like Tulsi and RFK Jr., like he'll send like his B squad out to the smaller towns to do mini rallies? Like you'll get J.D. Vance, Tulsi Gabbard, RFK Jr. They'll just go out there and speak.
That would be something, sending people from the Democrats to rally for Trump.
Right? Trump will do the big like 18,000 seaters and all that shit. And then they'll go around and they'll do like the high schools and those.
They're like the cover band.
Yeah, right, exactly. They'll be what's the oh God, not Thunderstruck. What's that fucking AC/DC tribute band's name?
Oh God damn it, I don't know.
It's famous around here.
Is it really?
They'll be the Them Pesky Kids of Donald Trump.
I've been their most recent target, added to a secret domestic terror watch list after exposing the truth about what kind of dangers we would face if Kamala Harris is elected as president.
That's true. Tulsi Gabbard did get put on a no-fly list recently by the Biden administration.
Yeah, for like no fucking reason.
Well, because she talks shit about him all the time.
Okay,
That's
well,
pretty petty.
Because she's, yeah, exactly.
We as Americans must stand together to reject
Right
this anti-freedom culture of political retaliation and abuse of power.
That'd be funny if while she's making this speech, Trump is like, and then if I'm elected, I'll throw Kamala Harris in prison. And I'll throw Joe Biden in a mental institution and I'll kill Hillary Clinton. Like, whoa, they're trying to say that you're stopping that, Donald.
Uh-huh.
I'm just stopping it happening to me.
We can't allow our country to be destroyed by politicians who will put their own power ahead of the interests of the American people.
Ooh, I've got bad news. Too late. Where were you at Dealey Plaza? You know, where were you in '63, Tulsi?
Our freedom and our future.
Please clap.
I am proud to stand here before you today, whether you're a Democrat, a Republican, or an independent. If you love our country,
Granny's got more.
as I do, if
Oh,
you
boy.
cherish peace and freedom as we do, I invite you to join me in doing all that we can to save our country and elect President Donald J. Trump and send him back to the White House to do the tough work of saving our country and serving the people.
Why do I remember her being more charismatic?
She sounds genuine, but she also seems really depressed.
Yeah, I remember her being like more full of energy.
There's something weird there.
Yeah, that's kind of strange.
I think she's just genuinely bummed out that she really understands that she has to back Trump. That's the right fucking move, but she has to turn her back on the Democratic Party to do the right thing.
RFK Jr., yeah, he had to do the same thing as well. All right, let's see what Granny's got for us. Hello, buddy.
Yeah, man, it's almost like fucking some chick that says a bunch of bullshit all the time. But look, man, I'm not after you completely, right?
Okay.
No, well, no, I kind of am.
All right.
Aaron, how many divorces since this motherfucker's been around?
Me, two.
Wait.
I have two. Oh, you mean combined with him?
Three.
Yeah.
Yeah, since Matt comes around, how many divorces has he caused?
Have I caused?
Has he caused? I didn't fuck him.
I didn't cause either of Aaron's two divorces.
Yeah.
You could have, dude. Like, he could have been implicated. You would have went that way.
What?
I would have went, what? Wait, what?
Like you said, I would have swung with
All right,
Matt.
tell Matt he's not attractive immediately.
You're not attractive.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I feel much more comfortable sitting
that
here
came
now.
from my gut, Granny. I felt that shit.
There was no hesitation either.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly, it did. Yeah, you are a hideous man. Yeah.
That's the fucking lobster.
Right.
Oh, he called you a lobster,
go catch
dude.
a fucking another sunburn, bud.
What are sunburns a fucking insult now?
He did. It sounded like he was insulting you with your sunburn.
I don't know what's
sorry.
going on here.
I
All
go
right,
outside.
Granny,
Go
I have
fuck
to go.
yourself.
Granny, I have
what
to
do
go.
you do? You fucking
Granny, I have to go to Ryobi. I'm sorry,
I live
buddy.
outside. I work outside. I don't turn into a fucking lobster when I'm exposed to the sun.
To accept, press 1.
What's going on, Ryobi?
Hey, I can drink and sound stupid. Talk to me.
What's going on, buddy? You have the floor.
Are you implying
nothing.
something about the last caller, sir?
No, I haven't been watching this show.
Okay.
I haven't been listening. Did I call it the exact hold on. Oh, that's good. It's almost up. Oh, did I call it the exact perfect time?
Yeah. I mean,
what a coincidence.
I don't think you could have done it better.
We could talk more, but
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh shit, the wagon's coming around again. I gotta try and
not
climb
the
back
wagon.
on.
No.
I'll see you later.
Oh, Ryobi, thank you. All right. That wasn't very nice.
Oh,
wait,
wow.
Granny's still on. Hello, Granny.
Hi, Granny.
Oh,
Granny.
I don't think he knows he's still
Granny. No, Granny's not on no more.
on. Oh well. Well, that was fun. We're still $200 away though, and we got an hour left. So I need you guys to chomp down on that goal a little bit. I need some 10s and 20s thrown in. We need to knock this thing
It was
out.
fun. I have no idea what the fuck it was.
Yeah, we fucking missed one day last week by about 120, so we can't lose any more this month. I have Granny's point. A woman is to blame for this shit, said Atomic Ray. Is that what you got from that?
I thought Granny was blaming me because you think I'm sexy, he said.
Fair enough.
That's what I got out of that phone call.
I wanted to see the Tulsi Gabbard. If you guys are wondering where the Tulsi Gabbard Kamala Harris beef kind of started, we do have Kamala Harris, Tulsi Gabbard. There was a moment at a debate where Kamala Harris was kind of looking like she was going to be the front runner for the Democratic nomination back in 2020.
Yeah.
And Tulsi Gabbard held her down and fucked her throat. And literally the day
That
after.
sounds like a fun video.
Yeah. Like literally the day after Tulsi Gabbard did this, the polls turned around and Kamala Harris's whole campaign was fucked. I mean, and Tulsi Gabbard was somebody who was getting like 3 or 4%. And she just attack dogged her and fucked her up. Here's this clip. It's so great. It's from 2020.
Senator Harris, you have also been quite critical of Vice President Biden's policies on race, specifically on the issue of busing in the 1970s.
Busing? Oh, my God. You mean Biden wasn't bussing back in 2020?
Omnibussing?
Wasn't omnibussing.
Having benefited from busing when you were a young child. Vice President Biden says that your current position on busing, you're opposed to federally mandated busing, that position
busing,
is
bro.
the same as his position. Is he right?
All right, so we're going to skip that because who gives a shit? And who would have thought how much damage these two could do to the country in 4 years?
Oh, shit.
Boy, did they team up to really fucking take us to our knees. But then, so Tulsi Gabbard jumps in, and this was the moment that made her the vice president rather than the president.
Work that has received national recognition for what has been the important work of reforming a criminal justice system and cleaning up the consequences.
Guys, hold on. This might be good.
Okay.
Call from
Cheese.
Oh, boy.
What's going on, Cheese?
Are we doing the drunk call-in show?
Yeah, fire away.
Well, I had something to say. That Granny guy, he sounded pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I think Ryobi got him beat. I think, sometimes the drunk call-in show is kind of fun.
You think so?
I'm just hanging out. Yeah, no, just hanging out, listening to the show.
This is the only way we're going to get Oz to call back in.
Oh, goddamn, I miss Oz. What? That's the best drunk in the whole neighborhood.
Thank you, Cheese.
Say hi to my dad, Cheese.
Yeah.
He lives next door to my dad.
Oh, they're both in jail?
Oh, Cheese ain't in jail right now, is he?
No, Cheese is not in jail.
Cheese has one phone call for the day to call the show.
Can we get to this Tulsi Gabbard clip?
We're
for
trying
Christ's
to.
sake?
Of the bills that you passed when you were in the United States Senate for decades. It was the work of creating one of the first in the nation
just
initiatives
fuck already.
around re-entering former offenders and getting them jobs and
Thank you,
counseling.
Senator.
I did the work as Attorney General of putting body cameras on
He looks
special
like his
agents
brain
in
is
the state of
functioning in this at
California.
least.
I'm proud of that work.
I want to bring in Congresswoman Gabbard. Congresswoman Gabbard, you took issue with Senator Harris confronting Vice President Biden at the last debate. You called it a, quote, false accusation.
Oh, guys, hold on. Before we
Oh, boy.
fully get to
All
this
right.
clip.
Ryan the garbage man.
Hello, Ryan the Garbage Man.
What do you got against Everlast?
Everybody might know what it's like to be Granny. Thank you. I like people who do the right thing. All right, let's go back to this.
Joe Biden is a racist. What's your response?
I want to bring the conversation back to the broken criminal justice system that is disproportionately negatively impacting black and brown people all across this country today. Now, Senator Harris says she's proud of her record as a prosecutor and that she'll be a prosecutor president, but I'm deeply...
Also, don't just watch Tulsi Gabbard fuck her in the ass in this clip. Watch Kamala's face and like how bitchy she gets during this complete obliteration.
concerned about this record. There are too many examples to cite, but she put over 1,500 people in jail for marijuana violations and then laughed about it when she was asked if she ever smoked marijuana. She blocked evidence. She blocked evidence that would have freed an innocent man from death row until the courts forced her to do so. She kept people in prison beyond their sentences to use them as cheap labor for the state of California. And she fought to keep cash bail system in place that impacts poor people in the worst kind of way.
Thank you, Congresswoman. Senator Harris, your response.
Oof. Oh, boy.
Just lays it out there.
Harris gets back at her, and then Tulsi gets to speak again. But before we get to that...
Call from. Caller 100.
Oh, caller 100. We've been waiting all night for you. How are you?
Then we want caller 101.
Doing great.
Hey, what's the phrase
Did I
that
win
pays?
the couch?
What's the phrase that pays?
Oh, shit. Just give the couch to somebody else.
Wait, I fucked up the bit. I went to you and you gave me nothing. I appreciate that. All right, back to Tulsi.
As the elected Attorney General of California, I did the work of significantly reforming the criminal justice system of a state of 40 million people, which became a national model for the work that needs to be done. And I am
fucking hope. Yeah, how's that nation doing now under that model? We're killing it. That criminal justice system is awesome.
Catch and release.
Yeah.
I'm proud of that work. And I am proud of making a decision to not just give fancy speeches or be in a legislative body and give speeches on the floor, but actually doing the work of being in the position to use...
Right. I didn't just talk and vote on bills that held black people down. I did the work and held black people down.
I do the work that does the work because the work needed to be done, so I had to do the work, so I did the work.
I did the work. While you guys sat there and talked about racial inequality, I invented it.
This redundant twat.
The power that I had to reform a system that is badly in need of reform. That is why we created initiatives that were about re-entering former offenders and getting them counseling. It is why, and because I know that criminal justice system is so broken, that I am an advocate for what we need to do to not only decriminalize but legalize marijuana in the United States.
I want to bring
That's why I locked him up.
Gabbard back in. Your response.
The bottom line is, Senator Harris, when you are in a position to make a difference and an impact in these people's lives, you did not. And worse yet, in the case of those who were on death row, innocent people, you actually...
Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Tupac, Suge Knight.
No, not that death
Nate
row.
Dogg.
Different
Corrupt.
death row.
Oh, sorry.
Wrong death
I
row.
apologize. The Outlaws, Gaddafi, Noriega, Napoleon...
blocked evidence from being revealed that would have freed them until you were forced to do so. There is no excuse for that. And the people who suffered under your reign as prosecutor, you owe them an apology.
Senator Harris.
Oh, shit.
My entire career, I have been personally opposed to the death penalty, and that has never changed. And I dare anybody who is in a position to make that decision, to face the people I have faced, to say, I will not seek the death penalty. That is my background. That is my work. I am proud of it. I think you can judge people by when they are under fire, and it's not about some fancy opinion on a stage, but when they're in the position to actually make a decision, what do they do? When I was in the position of having to decide whether or not to seek a death penalty on cases I prosecuted, I made a very difficult decision that was not popular to not seek the death penalty.
She's just not addressing anything that she just said. She's just fucking rambling. So
we're gonna ignore that one death penalty thing you keep bringing up.
Yeah, exactly. So that was pretty much what sank Kamala Harris's whole campaign back in the day. She fucked her up bad. And now she's on Trump's side, fighting against Kamala Harris again. No Pen 15 Fathead with $5 says, who vacations to Minnesota from Florida and comes back sunburnt?
Huh?
I mean,
that guy.
Yeah, people do that. Thank you, No Pen
Florida
15.
lobster.
All right, guys, we are 195 away from today's goal. We do need you guys to start chipping in. We are starting to get to that point where tonight's looking like a loss that is hard to recover from. So if you would, if you guys would all start opening up the wallets a little bit and throwing in a little cash, again, greatly appreciated. We're 195. We started at 320 tonight, so we made about a whopping $35. If we could start throwing in, whether it's on YouTube, Rumble, PayPal, Streamlabs, whatever. Can't take too many more L's this month. I certainly don't want to run this bad boy at a loss. So go ahead, chip in. Let's get this goal knocked out. If we're not sniffing 150 by the bottom of the hour, I'm going to be a little bit nervous. All right, let's get to some goofy fucking stories.
All right.
And then hopefully some money comes in and I'll stop worrying about it. So take those links, click on those links, throw a few bucks in, whatever you've got to offer the show. We would really, really appreciate it and take some of the pressure off. Thank you. Let's say you're visiting Miami and have a craving for some real deal New York pizza.
Mm-hmm.
And you happen across a flyer promoting a 40-year-old pizza joint called Roman's.
Okay.
Roman's is a name. It's a pizzeria that carries some gusto. 40 years in the business. That's got to be good, right?
Right.
Well, the problem is...
What's that?
Some guy decided to advertise himself as Roman's, the 40-year pizza joint. And I didn't even know people could be this brazen. He just straight up made shitty pizza and put it in Roman's boxes and delivered it to people. He would just...
So did he save boxes of pizza that he bought from Roman's?
He pretended, he pretended to be Roman's
How did he get the Roman's boxes?
I don't even want to know. Let's go ahead and check this out.
Moldy boxes he's had sitting in his fucking... the corner of his kitchen.
Yeah, this one's from Miami. Let's go ahead and check it out. Again, throw us a couple bucks, guys. We got to make a move tonight.
A crime alert in Miami Springs where a man has been arrested for a very bizarre crime. Police say he advertised as the owner of a reputable pizza shop, but say he delivered bad pies instead. Local 10's Rosh Lowe is live with the details. Rosh.
So essentially, wow, dude. Hey, bro, let's put a fucking shirt on underneath this one.
Wow, he's got the cleavage showing. He's got the nips popping through.
Holy
Look at this
shit.
fucking guy.
This guy
Put some pasties on. Come on, keep this kid appropriate.
Proud of his nipples.
Family friendly here. This is the news.
Proud of his nips, this guy. So this guy, he'd basically throw frozen shitty pizza or make his own shitty homemade pizza, throw it in a box and say, yeah, I'm Roman's.
You go by Roma. He got Roma pizza.
He made Roma's. Yeah, he would just make Roma's pizzas.
It was a misspelling.
Okay, so throughout the years, I've covered a lot of impersonators, fake doctors, fake lawyers.
Those nipples ain't fake, are they, bro?
You're terrible audio from a news station, too.
Fucking sporting them. Oh, shit.
Fake police officers, but this is a first for me. How about a fake pizza guy? And this was a big deal because, according to police, this has been going on for quite some time.
Why are you talking like that?
I've heard of a fake police officer before. I have never heard of a fake pizza guy.
Well, I guess this is the first time.
Jose Marti Alvarez tossed behind bars, accused of swindling.
Tossed. You see? Tossed behind bar, hand tossed behind bars.
Like you do the dough, the pizza crust.
Who thought they were ordering pies from Roman's Pizzeria. I want to show people at home, you've been here 40 years doing this. You take great pride in your pizza.
Yes, we've been, actually 40 years and a half.
And this guy's going around.
This guy,
40 years and a half. Get it? Are you a 7-year-old? Come on.
This guy,
actually, I'm 7 and a half.
This guy really wants this reporter to get the fuck out of here. Is what this is. He's sitting there making a pizza. He's putting it together, and this guy's like, "So you've been around for? Shut the fuck up."
And police saying he's making pizzas that
bad, uncooked. Sometimes they said in the box a piece of raw dough.
Raw dough.
So is this guy trying to make money off the Roman's name, or is he just trying to sully their name and fuck them over?
Did he get an order wrong from Roman's once, and he just has a personal vengeance to?
Takes a lot of energy to try and just fuck over a pizza joint. You'd think you'd get over it.
That is a lot of effort.
Not this guy.
To them, and they just, by the time they realize it, they're gone already.
Cops say Alvarez passed out flyers in Miami Springs, calling his business Roman Pizzeria.
When the manager went
Roman. Yeah.
to confront him in the parking lot, he tried to get away. He almost hit him.
The only problem when customers got the pies, cops say they were often undercooked, or it was the wrong order, or it was fraudulently priced. Roman started getting bad reviews.
So sometimes they show up.
Oh, shit. So, yeah, he's probably not set up on Google or anything. So when they check for Roman Pizza, it's this fucking guy.
Yeah.
And his store starts getting 1-star reviews. Oh, that fucking sucks. And you know this other guy doesn't have any money. It's not like you can sue him.
No.
Upset here to the store, claiming where's the food, all this stuff, and we have to explain to them that it's not us.
And then the real Roman went to the cops. The suspect was cooked.
Oh, fucking hell.
Unlike half the pizzas he delivered, apparently.
Gee, unlike this newscast.
According to Roman, this scheme has been going on for a while.
At least if you're going to do something, do it right. Now,
if you're going to rip off my business and fuck me over, I mean, make good pizza at least.
Right.
Jesus.
Wrong. Using somebody else's name.
It sounds like he doesn't know how to make pizza. Maybe you can teach him.
I don't teach somebody. I'm okay.
He really doesn't want this guy to keep asking him questions.
I just want to make my pizza. Get the fuck out of here.
Could you please fucking leave? Hey, I'd like to talk to you about the worst fucking thing that's ever happened to you in this business. I'd rather not talk about this anymore. Yeah, but really, how does it make you feel? Shitty. I'm holding a sharp object. Leave me the fuck alone. Please. Thank you, Adam, for gifting a membership. I appreciate that. It's gives us a nice little $260. But we're still 195 or 195 away from tonight. Thank you very much to Jeff. He says, "Come on, you whores." I agree with Jeff. Jeff throws $10 at us. Can everybody just throw us $10 and we can get this thing moving a little bit tonight? 185. We tried just doing a show for it. Like I said, I always try just doing a show first and just seeing what comes in. And then when it doesn't, I gotta nudge a little bit because I don't want to sell cars. So 185 is the number now. Thank you, Jeff. Not that hard. Jeff did it. Everybody else can do it. Everybody throw in a little 10 spot like Jeff just did. We got off to a great start this morning. That was awesome. Thank you, guys. Let's finish it off this evening. Annoyed Wawa supervisor says Roman wants this guy out of his place before all of the Brazilians on expired visas are discovered in the walk-in. MSO says he's probably illegal. I just think he wants to make his fucking pizzas and get this news guy.
Was MSO talking about the guy that got arrested?
That was charging $48 for a large?
Yeah, he might have been illegal.
Yeah, I'm not going to doubt it. They're not sending their best. Some of them are rapists. Some of them are murderers. Some of them rip off pizza joints. They're not sending their best. $10 gets Matt to watch a movie, says MSO. Dude, I'll fucking make him watch a movie if we can get this goal down a little bit.
It will not be before tomorrow. I can say that.
And I'm not spending the next 30, 40 minutes fucking adjusting in my seat and stressing out. Everybody throw in. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Get ready to watch the most cringeworthy 9 seconds of your entire life. I've got a video with Hillary Clinton.
Fucking grandma. Okay.
I've got a video with Kamala Harris. I've got a video with Nancy Pelosi and Pete Buttigieg. And it's 9 seconds long. And I know what you're thinking. How much fucking damage can you do?
In 9 seconds.
In 9 seconds, right?
What the fuck?
Well, this is an ad for Kamala Harris to get people to turn out and vote for Kamala Harris. Would you like to see?
She really did turn into grandma.
Well, get ready. Here we go.
Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise, playing in the street, gonna be a big man someday.
You don't think that's good? You don't think them doing the bum bum and then pointing to? Because it looks like they're pointing to the next person, and then it goes over to. It looks like they're all in the room. Get it? Because they're going the boom booms, and then it shifts over, and they edit the next person in.
Yeah, but Pelosi can barely move to do the.
No, but I don't think you get why it's good.
Why?
Do you want to watch it? I think you need to watch it again.
Okay. Let me
see. Look. There.
Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise.
Who is that? That looks like Melania.
It does, doesn't it?
Who the fuck is
Who
that?
the fuck is that?
You traitorous bitch.
Who's that?
In the street, gonna be a big man someday.
See, do you get what they were doing now? They were doing the boom booms, and they would throw it over, go to the next person. That's fun.
Why did it end there? Or did we just get a clip of the whole ad?
See, look, that's the whole thing. Chevrolet JB writes, "This is so cool." See, he gets it. He thinks it's really good.
It's not. Hurts my fucking head.
You got a lot of jokes tonight, don't you? That what you got on that one? I thought we'd maybe get some I thought I'd maybe throw it to you, and I'd depend on you while we're making no fucking money tonight. And I would go, Matt'll make fun of this. Matt'll have some good quips as a co-host does. You just no.
My apology.
Just sitting here while I'm fighting for my fucking soul, and you're just that's weird. I appreciate it. Busy day at work today. It's probably pretty hot out.
You know, that's part of it. Yeah.
That's a big part of it, I'm sure.
Kind of drained from the heat.
Yeah. I hope I'm not asking too much out of you today.
Why are you making me feel weird?
Adam,
don't make me feel weird.
Adam with $5 says, all aboard. The gay train is now departing. Next stop, overtime. Hey, we need a lot more of you guys to throw in than that to be able to get to overtime.
Now we're going to get the
tonight.
clips of, is Matt going to be the next one to leave the show? Is Aaron chasing Matt away?
Aaron's solo show's doing great. Oh, God. 180.
Yeah, who was that chick? Was that?
I don't know. I think she's supposed to be like a Melania lookalike.
Yeah, and then the fucking Pelosi, was she like, I don't know, she couldn't fucking move. Don't put someone so old they can't do the fucking thing in your video.
How are you supposed to get politicians in there if you can't pick people who can barely move because they're so old? That's all of them now.
Pick the ones that can move. I don't know.
Okay.
Give them some fucking drugs just for the 9-second clip. They do it to Biden all the time so he can make a speech.
Yeah, get Joe in there. Joe will do it. Get him some adrenochrome. Let him drink some baby's blood. He'll be right as rain. As long as you give him a dun baby to suck on and put him in a med bed. Joe Biden's got this.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa, dude.
Oh, like he cracks the baby in half and he sucks the baby's essence out.
Okay.
The dun babies.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you said it, the way you said it,
right.
A dun baby to...
No,
it's
not like
wrong.
It's not like a PDF file thing.
Okay.
First, he murders the baby by breaking its spine.
All right. Well, this makes it so much better.
And then he drinks the adrenochrome, so he can then be in these videos. It's not weird and creepy and gross and perverted.
No, not at all.
No, it's just violent and murderous. Is what it is.
Yes.
Steel Toe Pizzagate show. Someone says, no, see, I'm trying to put the opposite. They're baby murderers, not baby touchers. Huge difference.
Yes, they only suck on the babies after they kill them and split them in half.
Yeah, they're not weirdos. Jesus, you guys.
They're not doing that thing before the baby is dead.
Exactly.
In a different way.
Dustin with $199, and then he retracted it.
All right, well.
Thank you, Dustin. I appreciate that. $180 away from today's goal. It's almost 8:30. We are.
Dustin was shitting on me, so.
Oh, was that it?
It had to be.
Did you? So
That's
you
my. No, I didn't
you
see it.
deleted it, didn't you?
Yeah, I had. I got my people. They cover for me. They go delete stuff.
Steel Toe Morning Show. Have you ever had a real labor job? No. Of course not.
No,
I was a fucking waiter and then a radio guy.
You've been in radio since you were 18.
So I was 19. I'm not Opie. I'm not quite Opie quality.
Okay.
I've only been in it since I was 19. So no, Poe, I have not had a real labor job. I sit here and ask you guys for money while I do a show, or I will go have to get a real labor job so that you could get your wish, Poe.
Used car salesman isn't labor.
I guess not. No, I'd have to go sell. I'd have to do sales and marketing.
You would have to. I would have to teach you a few things about cars, though, so you can be a used car salesman.
Oh no, I just got to get the dumb people to buy them.
There are a lot of those. No, you're probably right. You do well.
Yeah. Poe says, that's cool. Is Matt in the trades? Are you in the trades?
What is the trades? I work, yes.
MSO says he worked at Baldo Quality Control. Yes, that's where.
I work at a metal recycling facility. I do things and stuff.
All right, boys and girls. I'm sorry if tonight's show sucks a dick or whatever the problem is.
I didn't think it sucked a dick. I thought we're having fun.
Let's get in there, guys. Let's throw money at us. Let's get this thing going. We got about a half hour left before I really got to get Peggy. And I don't know. I'm just bummed about, like, Thursday you missed by 120, and then this morning goes well and Friday went well. And now like tonight I'm tense and because I'm like, fuck, God damn, 180 is a long fucking time. And like everything that's coming in is just like a periodic 5 or a 250 gifted membership. And I'm just like, fuck, man, there better be a fucking miracle coming at some point here. Diglett says, donate to this clown, please. I'll take clown. You can't have any dignity and fucking beg for money the way we do. It's just not. You're like, whatever they do to keep our show on the
Who's
air.
got dignity
I'm fine
here?
with it. Yeah, I got no fucking dignity when
I
it comes
don't.
to this shit. I just want to keep doing it. ABC, CBS, and NBC have been studied. They did an independent study, and they found out just how much airtime Kamala Harris is getting versus Donald Trump.
Yeah.
And also what percentage of that airtime is positive and negative. And what you guys are...
you mean the unbiased media, right?
Yeah, dude. This is... You're going to find out just how unbiased our media is. And any of you who have wondered, like, is the media giving Trump a fair shake? Like, if you guys have thought that Trump isn't getting treated fairly by the mainstream media, you guys are going to feel really stupid once I tell you the results of this study. Because you're going to find out that, guys, everything's fine.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
A new study after abandoning Joe Biden, the leftist media are unapologetically promoting Kamala Harris with 84% positive coverage. Now, nobody does 84% of anything right.
Right.
Nobody does a good job 84% of the time. If you go to the best quarterback in the NFL, he probably completes 70% of his passes. All right, let's go to the phones. We don't have any momentum tonight anyway. We'll see.
Fucking cheese again.
All right. What's going on, buddy?
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
So you're a hack. We already figured that out.
Right.
You're never going to hit the goal.
Right.
You have listeners like drunk cheese calling in and telling you how you're never going to fucking do this.
Oh, I see what you do. I see. Guys, prove that cheese is an asshole and help us knock out that 180. Is that what I was supposed to do?
What 180? 180? You really think you're going to get 180 in the next fucking 10 minutes?
I do. Yeah, I do, cheese, and I think they'll do it just to spite you.
I don't think they like me that much.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm just this old school radio listener that has put up with your bullshit for way too fucking long.
I'm going to tell you right now, cheese, I think this audience missing by 180 right now, I think they're going to knock it out just to spite you.
All right, let's see if it happens, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Right,
I'm gonna take an MSO take on this one.
All right, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Thanks for the effort. God, that fucking bit fell as flat as everything else we've done tonight. Thanks, cheese. Appreciate it. Yeah, I really am. This is all coming to an end. I'm just listening to the calls that have come in tonight, and I'm just like, yeah, this is not sustainable. All right, Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, fucking, I guess now it's just pity money at this point tonight. It's not supporting quality programming. It's just getting me to stop begging. 30 minutes left. We got to make 180 in 30 minutes. Thanks, if you can. So 84% positive coverage for Kamala Harris, 89% negative coverage for Donald Trump.
But, the unbiased media give you the truth.
Honest to God, when I saw this, the one thing about this study that shocked me was I was like, where did they find the 11% positive stories for Donald Trump? Like, I honestly, I saw the 84% for Kamala positive, and I went, that's too low. Like, I feel like it should be closer to 100. And then when they said, 89% of the stories for Trump, the coverage of Trump has been negative. And I'm like, are you sure? And they're like, why? Is that number too high? I'm like, no, it's way too fucking low.
Is it when they had to acknowledge the assassination and kind of be like, and be a little nice about things for a little bit? Did that get that 11%?
Maybe. You know what? That's a good point. Yeah, depending on the amount of time they spent covering it.
They had to quit shitting on him for that time window. So it wasn't technically negative because they couldn't shit on him.
Yeah, they had to go like, okay, well, he's not the big, like, we can't call him the biggest piece of shit.
Right.
Forever and ever. Dustin, thank you for the 99 cents. We appreciate it. Copperhead with $50 of pity money over on Rumble. Thank you, Copperhead. We take 40 of that. 140 away from tonight. Okay, now's where we need to jump on it and rally because now we can get in there.
That's the start of a fucking rally.
We need all of you, though, because we just got Copperhead dropping in a big 50, and that's kind of how we run. People kind of come in and rescue this fucking shit show. So if you guys, I promise we'll pick it up here. If you pick it up as well, we'll try to get you something good. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants, etc. Let's make it a successful Monday. So now, not only has Kamala Harris received 66% more airtime than former President Trump. Now, okay, that part might not be as unfair as we think because she probably got a lot when Biden dropped out.
Right.
So that makes a little bit of sense, I guess, because it was kind of a big shift and it needed to be covered. But the spin of Harris's coverage has been more positive, 84%, than every other major party nominee, even as Trump's coverage has been nearly entirely hostile at 89% negative. Jesus. That is, and I think Newsbusters is the organization that did this polling or this research, if you will. Because it's not a poll. They just watched news coverage and said, well, that's negative. That's shitty. That's awful. Oh, they really think Kamala's great. Oh, yeah. There's another piece sucking her clit. Thank you very much to Mike. Mike with $20. Thank you, guys. That's how it gets done. 120 away from tonight. We're rallying now. Mike's rallying. Copperhead's rallying. Everyone's rallying. 120 away from hammering it out tonight. Thank you very much. Keep her going. 120 away from making it a successful Monday. I just don't, again, I don't know where this 11% of positive story. You might be right, though. It might be the assassination thing.
I think it's just when they had to stop shitting on him. They weren't being positive. They just weren't shitting on him.
The network spent 31 minutes, 27 seconds talking about Republican presidential candidate J.D. Vance over the full 28-day period that they studied. Over the entire month, 31 minutes of coverage for J.D. Vance. Let's see who we've got here.
Call from. To accept, press 1.
I don't know
to send
who
a
this is.
voicemail, press 2.
Yes, sir?
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Where?
Hello? Hello?
Where's Ann? Where's Slam Pete?
What?
Oh, fuck is that? Is everyone just doing a Cheese and Granny impression tonight?
I don't know.
Is that what it is?
I don't know what the fuck that was.
Is everybody just doing a fucking, like, everyone that, Mr. Me with $20 says, do a drunk Nick impression. Matt is fat.
Yes, I am.
All right, we gotta.
Not gonna deny it. You got me. I'm overweight.
Mr. Me likes it when I do the Nick impression. Hold on, I'll bust out the oldie but the goodie for him for the $20. Thank you, buddy. And Danglin Wang, thank you for the 99 cents. All right, here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
That was a pretty good one, right?
Oh yeah.
That was pretty solid.
I like that one.
All right, let's go and thank another person. We've got Adam with $5 says fake dono, and Von Kaiser with $5 says bits and subs. Thank you very much.
Bits
Bits and subs. Call back to the old Twitch days.
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys, now we're only 95 away. You guys woke the fuck up. Thank you very much. 95 away from tonight's goal. Tiglet says that shit derails the show. Well, it's not just that it derails the show. It's that the people doing it aren't good at it. It's like if you could fucking do that bit and be good at it, that would be something. And also the shot that guy shot, you only get to shoot that shot once. And the people like him, you already shot that shot. So it's like, now it's kind of empty too. So now you failed me twice, you son of a bitch. So how, the good thing about this Trump being covered so negatively and now it's known, I think what's going to happen now is that the media is going to see this study and they're going to go, we clearly have to start being more fair and we have to cover Trump in a more positive light. And we have to make sure that we're more even-handed in the treatment of this election.
Yeah, obviously.
I'm totally fucking around. There's no way in hell they're going to do that. If anything.
Oh, no, they'll talk about it.
Oh, yeah.
They'll say that's what they're doing as they do the complete opposite.
Well, dude, like Bill Maher talks to, what's-her-face, Caitlin Collins from CNN, and looks her right in the eye and said, people at Stephen Colbert's show fucking laughed when Stephen Colbert said you guys are fair and you analyze both sides equally.
Yeah.
And then when he said, like, it looks like you guys are incredibly biased, she sat there with a straight face and said, no, absolutely not. We interview.
Right.
And her whole excuse was, we interview Republicans and we interview Democrats. Yeah, we get that.
Yeah.
But it's what you say and how you cover it when they're on.
Yeah.
A Democrat's on and you go, seriously, though, how awesome is Kamala Harris? And then a Republican comes on and you go, why are you a fucking piece of shit? And then CNN at the end of the day goes, we had a Democrat and a Republican on.
Yeah.
Seems fair to me.
Right.
It's like I invited a Democrat and a Republican over to my house. Oh, yeah, how'd that go? Well, when the Democrat came over, I shook his hand and gave him a glass of wine. Oh, that's really nice. How about when the Republican came over? I kicked him in the dick and told him to lick my floors clean. But I had both.
You had both there.
Yeah,
yes.
I had them both there. That was
Clearly.
a pretty fair
That's
and
fair.
balanced. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an even
Both got to
thing.
partake in a visit to your house.
Precisely. What's the
Yeah.
big fucking deal?
Right.
Who's bitching over here? Buffalo
Maybe the Republican licking the floor.
Yeah, right. Well, technically here at CNN, the Republicans lucky we let them in the house. So, Buffalo Jockey says your drunk Nick impression sounds oddly similar to Oz. Oh, boy, really? Really? 195 away from today. Yeah, we're going to let that person go.
Uh-huh.
We're going to let you go. But thank you for the 199. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. Thanks for giving me money for that, by the way. Not exactly the own you think it is. But we do appreciate that you're that obsessed with this, the show and myself. That's very nice. Chevrolet JB says 195. No, 95. Not 195. If you guys want to do 195.
Fuck yeah, throw it in.
Nobody here's complaining. Nobody here's complaining. All right, let's continue on. So the media, you guys, so I'm glad we could point that out to people that the media, again, you're not going to believe this, is bias.
I don't believe this.
Against Republicans.
No.
Hey, I didn't believe it either until I read it myself.
Every news story I click on, they're always fair and balanced.
I always read that from them, too. I always hear them say that. They always tell me they are.
Yeah, so they must be. They say it all the time.
Yeah, I don't know if I can trust these guys who say. Imagine how shitty of a fucking job that must be if you're one of the people that did this research. You had to sit and watch at NBC, CBS, and ABC and listen to just the constant slurping of Kamala cock. Just day after day. They did this over 28 days.
Uh-huh.
This is considered torture at Gitmo.
It's a lot of Kamala cock slurping.
It's a lot of cock slurping. You almost have to take saliva aiding materials so that you can produce more saliva. So you can keep Kamala happy with all the slurping and the sucking and the blowing that you're giving her. $95 away from hammering it out tonight and 20 minutes to find our way home. Thank you, Streamlabs, PayPal, Super Chats, Rumble Rants, memberships. We appreciate your contributions. Please keep them coming.
Kamala cock does not sound like something that would be appetizing and get me salivating.
Cockala. Maybe. I don't know.
Cockala.
Did you hear about the founder of Telegram?
No.
The encrypted, which, by the way, I just found out about fucking how to even get onto Telegram 4 days ago.
I'm with you 3 days ago. What the fuck? Why?
Yeah.
Why do I need this?
Well,
what is
it's
it?
like people use these encrypted apps because they're like, oh, the government's watching you, man. I'm like, really? You don't think the government can see your Telegram if they want to?
Right.
Like, I don't believe in any of that.
They'll get anything they want to get.
I don't believe any of those encrypted apps.
Yeah.
I don't think they actually protect anything. I think if the government wants to get at this shit, they can. If the government wants to see what you're doing on what's the one Nick always used? Fuck, I can't even remember it anymore. The goddamn messaging service.
Yeah.
Telegram, any of these encrypted apps. I believe the government can fucking get to them, and they've got technology that's 30 years ahead of anything we know about. that can see all this stuff like in real time.
Or like you found out also, like that whatever the fucking app that was, they just hand it over to the government and they say, hey, could you hand us over these conversations?
Right. Exactly.
Like, oh yeah, cool, no problem.
Signal. Thank you, Wild
Signal,
Saffron.
yeah.
Signal. Like, even I've been told by law enforcement, they're like, yeah, Signal cooperates with law enforcement.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So if they're like, hey, we need this for this criminal thing. Because the only reason you want encrypted apps is to keep like criminal shit secret.
Right.
And then if the cops go, hey, Signal, can you give me this thing? And they're like, yeah, sure, here you go. What's the fucking point?
Right.
You know?
The point is, Signal makes money duping stupid fucks into thinking their shit's encrypted and not going to get back to the government.
Right.
That's the point.
Sam Show says encrypted apps are end-to-end Telegram servers. Feds just go to the servers. Your shit is decrypted there.
Yeah.
Exactly. Sam Show says it's not special technology. None of it is actual end-to-end encryption to the person you're talking to. 383 Novocaine with $2 says, great RV, headed to Copart, easy fix, engine fire, RIP.
Engine fire?
Which one is it? Is it an easy fix or is it RIP? What do you...
Well, maybe that engine is RIP, but, you know, or part of it. I don't know.
So
parts.
The founder of Telegram got arrested in France.
Okay. For?
It's really frightening because people are saying that his arrest is a violation of free speech. But what people don't understand is that in most of these European countries, and really outside of the United States,
you don't have it.
Freedom of speech doesn't exist.
No.
We made it up. And even we don't really follow it all the time. So, like...
Oh, less and less as the days go by.
Yeah, freedom of speech is, like, technically non-existent. The French government is facing criticism from free speech advocates after the CEO of Telegram was arrested and the head of Rumble said he fled Europe out of caution. So the guy who runs Rumble is even saying, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Pavel Durov is known as the billionaire founder of the encrypted private messaging app Telegram that has become one of the most downloaded apps in the world and is especially popular in Russia. After local reports indicated that Durov had been arrested, authorities were accused of trying to stamp out free speech. So in Europe, they're kind of doing this shit where if they feel like you've started some shit, or if they feel like you've incited people, or if you just have a platform that doesn't ban and block and get rid of people who do things that they see as problematic.
Right.
Like in Europe, they're starting to arrest people for that shit.
They're arresting people who just post stuff.
Yeah. It's getting really bad in Europe for this stuff. I have seen false information regarding France following the arrest of Pavel Durov, said French President Emmanuel Macron, confirming the arrest but denied the accusations that the government is acting unjustly.
Weird. Someone from the government denying the government's acting unjustly.
Right. He's like, yeah, what we're doing is fine.
Yeah.
How do you know? Because we're following the rules.
We're the government. We make up the rules as we go. We do what we want.
There are rules. We're following them. You can say our rules suck shit.
And we'll arrest you.
Yeah. And
go ahead and post on social media.
Go ahead.
We'll be knocking at your fucking door.
Go ahead. Tell us what pieces of shit we are.
Yep.
Go ahead. Go check. Go ahead. Okay, fine. You guys are pieces of shit. You're under arrest, bitch. Gotcha. I can't believe you fell for that one. Let's go. Saffron says, gee, do you think they would create a false sense of security so they could catch users in a trap? What? Oh, my good. I can't believe it. I could never see that happening. France is deeply committed to freedom of expression and communication, to innovation and to the spirit of entrepreneurship. It will remain so, Macron said, as they arrest the founder of Telegram.
Yeah.
The arrest of the president of Telegram on French soil took place as part of an ongoing judicial investigation. It is in no way a political decision. It is up to the judges to rule on the matter. Why can't you tell us what he did?
So the guy sits in jail waiting for trial, and you just assume that he'll be taken care of and, safe in jail. Nothing will happen to him there, right?
Well, not only that, it's like, well, why don't you tell me what you arrested him for? You're the president.
No, you'll find out when he goes to trial.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Macron offered few details about what charges Durov might face, and the French authorities have been very secretive about why the investigation justified the Russian-born founder's arrest. So he's like, hey, trust me, this is all totally fine. Oh, really? What's it about? Not going to tell you right now.
We're going to get to that. Just give us some time.
But trust me, it's all totally fine.
We need to figure out those details.
Yeah. When we know, you'll know. I mean, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Now, the French authorities have been very secretive about why the investigation justified the arrest. Vague statements from police indicate that it may have to do with potential lack of moderation on the platform and criminal acts committed on the app. So they're basically telling this guy that you're not doing enough to ban, block, and edit shit, so we're going to throw you in jail. Basically, we can't arrest the people who are doing the illegal shit, so we're going to make an example out of you, even though you technically didn't do anything wrong.
You just created a program that people could message each other on, and you're the fucking asshole.
Yeah.
That's what they said.
And now they're doing illegal shit on your app, and we're going to arrest you for it because we can't go get them.
Why can't you go get them? Go get them.
Well, I don't think that's the answer. Whoa, time out. Wait a minute. Like, hey, this is bullshit. This is a violation of free speech. I don't like it.
No, but what if there are people doing actual illegal stuff? If it was truly people doing illegal shit, go after the people doing illegal shit. Why can't you go get them? Why are you using this as an excuse to get this guy?
Well, my thing is, like, what's considered illegal in France? Is it like the UK where if you say, the Muslims are stabbing kids? Like,
see, that's just the vagary of it is oh, they're doing illegal shit, so we're going to arrest you. Oh, no. You're just using that as an excuse to arrest the guy that made the platform so you can shut down that platform.
Exactly.
So people can't communicate.
Vadam says, I bet this will come to America soon. I mean,
I've seen that movie.
Will it come to America soon? I'm trying to decide if it's already in America, technically. I mean, I guess we're not getting arrested for tweets and Facebook posts. We were getting close during COVID.
Yeah.
They were getting close to wanting to come get people who would say fucked up stuff.
Oh,
about
Minnesota
COVID.
had the snitch line.
Yeah. There were snitch lines. They go, hey, we heard you're having parties over here. It's like, oh, really? None of your fucking business. How about that? Chris Pavlovsky, the CEO of Rumble, responded to Durov's arrest by fleeing Europe as a precaution against his possible arrest, saying, I'm a little late to this, but for good reason. I've just safely departed from Europe, Pavlovsky said. Pavlovsky. Why can't I say his fucking name?
Because it's a dumb fucking Russian name.
Pavlovsky. Rumble will not stand for this behavior and will use every legal means to fight for freedom of expression, a universal human right. We are currently fighting in the courts of France, and we hope for Pavel Durov's immediate release. Yeah, Europe's getting weird about any kind of tweeting or social media stuff about, like, minorities or diversity or refugees or immigration. They've, like, been really clamping down on that stuff. Like, instead of listening to the concerns of their constituents, they're just like, no, shut them the fuck up and tell them they're racist and arrest them. That's it.
Yeah. It's really weird how the people who are supposed to work for the people don't.
I don't understand how this Telegram guy is supposed to, like, control any of this.
Yeah.
That they can arrest
private
him
messages between people. He's just supposed to moderate those.
Yeah. Copperhead with $1 says, come on, people, don't let my fake dono go to waste. Let's shake out some more fake donos. Hey, we only need $95 more of your free donos, and we get to call it a win today. So Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants, etc. We got 10 minutes left, boys and girls. Go ahead and throw in, and let's hammer out the final $95. Well, there's Bree S. says, can't hit every goal, bro, but it was a good show tonight. You're lucky to have a bud like Matt by your side. Party on, Garth. Matt's the best. I said it this morning. Matt fucking rules. No goal until Matt agrees to watch a movie, says MSO. Just one movie. You can pick one movie this week. You come in tomorrow and you can be like, I watched.
No, I can't. I don't have time to watch a movie before tomorrow.
What about tonight?
I have to go to bed. My alarm goes off at 4 a.m. and I have like an 11-hour shift after work.
Ooh, that's fucking early.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. That sounds awful, quite frankly.
You should.
I don't like that at all.
No, you wouldn't like it.
Sounds fucking terrible.
You should keep begging here. You wouldn't like it.
Yeah, I'm going to keep begging. Honestly, I kind of want to tie a rope to a fucking beam in my garage and swing from it. Just thinking
it's
about
not that bad. Jesus.
Oh, well, different strokes. It's not.
Oh, it's okay. Autoerotic asphyxiation. That's why you're tying the rope. I get it. Different strokes.
Yeah, I was going to jack off. This person writes, it's not what the state knows. It's what the state can prove that counts. I mean...
All right, Nick.
But they won't even tell us what the fucking guy did.
Uh-huh.
You know, so like it's hard
because they're still trying to figure it out. They're trying to figure out what they can say he did.
Right. They were just trying to get the guy first.
They got the guy. Now they got to make up the thing he did.
Exactly. Guys, that contribution puts us just $65 away from tonight. We can do this.
We can. We're going to do this. Let's fucking do it.
65 is fucking doable. Let's get that money in there.
Come on, Matadors.
Yeah, we need the Matadors on this one. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. How about gifted memberships? We can do it that way too. Thank you. Don't say yeah, there we go. When I bring up a story that says gay man assaulted outside
I wasn't
Shake
saying
Shack.
it to that. I was saying it to like the gifted.
You just unplugged your own mic, you fucking dildo.
I never touched that. Why did that come on? Dude, I never touched this part of the mic. It just came unplugged.
I believe you.
All right.
I believe you. We got 2 minutes until we got to start rattling the cans. Annoyed Wawa supervisor says, what would Matt rather do? Watch a top 10 all-time movie or do Whippets?
I don't think I'd like Whippets. Ain't that laughing gas?
I've watched people do them. It's fucking embarrassing. It's horrible to watch.
I don't mind the gas when I go to the dentist and it like relaxes you and you kind of get sleepy and they do the thing with your teeth and then you're fine after that. They give you
I've watched
oxygen.
someone use like a CO2 canister, like a fucking canister that looks like an acetylene torch.
You've watched that?
And they put a Whippets canister in there and they turn the valve and then turn it off and like get high for a few seconds and then it fucking wears off. It's retarded.
This wasn't like within the past, like, I don't know, 8-9 months, was it?
Yeah. It broke my heart to watch it.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
Wasn't
my wife at the time. I didn't give a fuck about her.
I have no experience with that shit, but that does not sound like a...
Yeah. That kind of broke my heart to see that. $5 from Vidam says, I get up at 4 a.m. every day and I work a 10-hour shift a day. # blue collar worker. Look at Vidam.
Yeah.
Bringing us down to $60.
Fuck yeah.
For tonight. All right, we got, well, hell, $60 away. Let's do it. Let's do that. Let's knock out $60 and let's do an extra half hour tonight. MSO says you got to do 10 in a row. See, that
sounds like a bad time.
Just drink.
Right?
You know? I get to that point with so many people. I'm just like, why don't you just fucking drink?
Just have a drink like an adult and stop fucking around with all that kid shit.
Yeah, what's wrong? Why are you going to suck on canisters and, snort shit up your nose and smoke stuff that makes your clothes stinky and your breath smell? Just drink. Your breath will reek. Sure. I mean, but sometimes your breath smells nice, depending on what you're drinking, Sometimes it reminds a woman of her dad, and that's what I call a keeper. Sometimes you find a good one that way. All right, guys, we got 5 minutes left in tonight's show. We are $60 away from tonight's goal. Let's throw in on PayPal, Streamlabs, Super Chats, Rumble Rants, etc. Just 60 away. Everybody chip in a little bit. We'll hammer this thing out and call it another win for the toe. Oh, hold on. Let me hit a little refresh here.
Okay.
Let me hit a little refresh.
A refresher.
Overtime, bitches. That's from Jeff. $15.
There we go.
Coming in from Jeff. All right, guys. 45 away. Go ahead and knock out the rest, and let's call it a win on a Monday.
Hitting that fucking OT now.
Yeah. Winning on Monday morning. Winning on Monday evening. Keep it going. Sam Show says, get high on varnish like a real man. All you got to do is just not open the garage door.
Oh, there are some... oh, yeah, dude. Chemicals you use in a garage that you accidentally get fucked up on. And it's not a good fucked up either, dude. It's like... yeah, that's a bad time.
I was one of those kids when you'd go in the garage and you get the gasoline smell.
Yeah.
I just wanted to sit in the garage and smell gasoline. And I know that probably explains a lot of things, but it's the way I was.
I painted some parts for a car, like with actual automotive paint, not spray paint.
Sure.
Thought I had the correct respirator. Found out about 15 minutes in, I did not have the correct respirator.
Oh, and your eyes are like rolling around.
Oh, dude, you're getting all fucking like, yeah.
Lightheaded and shit.
Yes, lightheaded and shit. Then you walk outside to catch your breath for a bit while you let the first coat dry, and then the fucking headache sets in. Then you got to go back in to do another...
That's the worst part about getting high on fumes and shit is that headache after.
Dude, yeah, there's some fucking chemicals you use in a garage. You ain't got the right shit. Fucks you up, but not in a fun way either, though. Like, people who do that shit and they, so you got to get fucked up on this.
It's not
Dude,
a good
just-
fucked up.
No, just have a beer. Would you just
Right.
drink a whiskey?
Take a shot, for Christ's sakes. Just calm down. MSO says Aaron sniffed glue. You have
No,
to say
gasoline.
Yeah, you have to say allegedly. You have to say allegedly, my man. What are you talking about? When everything has trails, that's when you know you're doing good, says Sam Show. All right, guys, 2.5 minutes to go. We haven't really begged this 5 minutes, so now let's get the begging in. Knock out this last 45. I thought it was just kind of going to be done pretty soon here.
Yeah.
We got 2.5 minutes to go. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants, etc. Go ahead and throw in a couple of bucks, and we'll knock out 45 in no time and declare it another win for the toe. Don't let MSO have hope going into this, 9 to 9:38 period. There's Vidam with $5. Says
Ooh.
working in auto body, you're always high. Tone Lope with $20. Thank you very much. That puts us at $25 for tonight. All right, hammer out the rest. Let's get it done. Thank you, Tone Lope. We appreciate it. 25 away from getting the win tonight. Thank you, Rumble, for your generosity. We appreciate it. So where are we at now? We've got a minute and a half left, and we're $25 away. Minute and a half left, $25 away. Who's going to jump in and knock that number down a little bit more? I like my new phone, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I dropped the other one in the fucking water like a retard.
Mm-hmm.
God. And you know what? It was in my lap in the water. Like it was sitting in my lap, like it would be sitting in my lap normally, but there's water.
Yeah.
So it's just sitting there. I'm looking at it floating. I'm like, oh, fuck. They took it apart at the store yesterday. They went, it's still wet in there. I'm like, 1 minute, guys. We have the 1 minute warning going right now. $25 to go. Who wants to come in and be a hero? $25 to go. Very small number left to get. We can do this $5 at a time. We can do this $10 at a time. Fuck it, you can do it $1 at a time if you'd like to. But we got 35 seconds until we have to start overtime, and Matt can laugh about the gay beating, apparently.
I was laughing at something else you said.
Yeah, what was it then?
It was, I don't know, you were saying something about the goal. I'm like, yeah.
I think it was the gay beating that you were laughing about. All right, 30 seconds to go. Let's see if we can hammer out 25 before we start overtime here. Otherwise, we're going to try to do it during that extra half hour. 20 seconds to go. $25 away. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants, etc. Just $25 away from a successful Monday. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, don't give MSO a win. Let's just, in this next half hour here, get your monies in, make it good, and let's get this last pesky little 25
I wrecked the
taken
phone
care of.
in a dumber way than you did.
Oh, yeah? I'd love to hear it.
Yeah, 2 years ago when we were hanging out at New Year's, we were sitting in the hot tub. I'm like, check out my iPhone. It's waterproof. And I dumped it in the fucking hot tub.
And was it waterproof?
Yeah, I don't know. Apparently that hot water pressure difference or something did it. Yeah.
Well, the chlorine.
Then I had to go get a new phone.
Yeah, retard. I mean, it's waterproof. It's
still,
not
actually,
chemical
to this
proof.
day, it still works. But what doesn't work anymore? The facial recognition doesn't work because the iPhone has detected it has had moisture in it. Whole phone works fine, but you can't have facial recognition because it got moist once. So iPhone says, fuck you, go buy a new phone, stupid.
But it's like, okay.
They also advertise it as being waterproof up to so many feet.
Well, they say it's waterproof. They don't think that a giant gorilla is going to take it and go, hot chlorine water, dunk, dunk,
Then
dunk,
don't tell me
dunk.
it's waterproof.
Well, I mean, don't be such a goddamn fucking weirdo.
I was drinking. It was New Year's.
MSO says, hey, Matt.
What?
Rosebud.
Rosebud.
Charles Foster Kane.
No idea what you're talking.
Charles Foster Kane, who was a citizen of the United States.
There's websites I know the Rosebud word pops up on.
If
It
there
has
was
nothing to do with
if
what
there
you're
was
talking
a
about.
citizen named Charles Foster Kane.
No.
Let's say there was a citizen with the last name Kane. If there was a guy who was Citizen Kane.
Never heard of him. I've heard you reference him. I have no
idea. What do you think that movie would be called?
Citizen Kane?
He got it, ladies and gentlemen. There you go.
I have no idea what movie.
There
Like
you
I've
go.
never
You got it.
never saw
Guys,
it.
Guys, if that's not worth $25 to knock
Never
out
saw
tonight's
it.
goal, I don't know what is. Matt figured out what Citizen Kane was. That's a big win. MSO says, shaking my fucking head.
Good.
That was egregious.
Good.
I saw Citizen Kane in high school, and I don't know if it was because I had to watch it for school, so you don't like something as much.
Okay.
Because you had to watch it in school. Same thing with To Kill a Mockingbird. I watched them when I was in school, so I didn't really think much of them. So, Citizen Kane is considered like an amazing classic. I fucking hated it. But I think it's because I had to watch it in school. Not sure.
I could do
You
it.
didn't
I
have to
could
watch
taste
Citizen
things.
Kane in class?
No.
Wow. What town did
Maybe
you go
I was
to
in the
school?
special classes. They
Yeah.
didn't-
What town
they
did you go to school?
Sauk Rapids.
You went to Sauk Rapids?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
They do any book learning there, or is that all for queers still out in that
No,
part
I
of
had
the
to read books and stuff.
Any good ones?
I read The Giver.
Oh, okay.
I remember that book.
What was that about?
It's about I can't explain it. Don't put me on the spot. I'm not doing it. It's gonna be long and boring. It's not fucking worth it.
MSO says Matt thinks Rosebud is a French whore.
No, it's what the French whores can do.
McBuster says Citizen Matt is clueless. Yeah, I was asking you like a Jeopardy question. Matt, Kane, the citizen. Who is Citizen Kane was the correct answer. A Hooters girl says, resistant, Matt, there's a difference compared to proof. Water resistant, not waterproof.
It says up to so many feet.
Von Kaiser says Glenn Jacobs is Citizen Kane. No, Glenn Jacobs is the wrestler Kane. Citizen Kane is a different kind of guy. All right, boys and girls, $25 away from tonight's goal. Do us a favor because we're doing overtime for you. Get that knocked out so we don't have to fucking come back to you and worry about it for the rest of the night. $5-10 at a time. Fucking hammer this thing out. Call it a win. There was something really good I wanted to get to. Annoyed Wawa Supervisor says, I read The Giver in 7th grade. I really want to be nice to Matt, but he really is the dolt his second stepdad always said he was.
Second stepdad? I only have one stepdad.
You only have one stepdad?
Yeah.
All right. Is he okay?
Yeah.
You like him?
Oh, yeah. We get along great.
Good. How do you and your dad get along?
Fucking awesome.
Everyone's good?
Yeah.
That's great.
Actually, my dad and my mom, they divorced. They get along great. Everyone gets along fine.
I hope my kid's second stepmom does a better job than the first one. Although, in fairness to the second stepmom, she's not going to have a high bar to clear.
No, but the second stepmom doesn't need to be involved with the children ever again. So you have that going for you. You'll never see her around them, right?
If you're going to be in a relationship with someone long term, eventually they will have to become a part of your
second
family.
stepmom. I'm talking about second wife. Sorry, not second stepmom.
I was like, wait, what?
I took that as second wife. Like,
no. Jesus Christ. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? All right, let's go to the
The
gay
look on your face as I said that, you're like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Oh, no, wait, no.
Now
no.
I'm sitting here going.
Two words got crossed and like, no, fuck.
Now I'm sitting here going, I understand what MSO is trying to say. I get it now. All right, let's get to what Matt wants. Let's go to the gay bashing story.
It's the fucking Celsius. It's got me all
That's what
flustered.
It is that what causes you to not be able to take in pieces of Americana like classic cinema? It's the Celsius fault?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
You want to watch some gay bashing, you homo hater?
Why?
You don't like gay people, do you?
I have no problem with gay people.
Are you sure?
Absolutely sure.
If one was right here just dancing in underwear going, hey, boy, good to see you. Great show.
I don't know why he needs to dance in underwear. I'd probably ask him to put some fucking clothes on. It's not really appropriate.
So you're going to yell at the gay guy for just dancing.
Cool. Why is there a gay guy? Hold on. No. The real question is, why would there be a gay guy dancing in his underwear in your fucking basement?
He's really happy and he just wants to express himself.
Who is this gay man to you dancing in his underwear?
Probably Ricada. Let's go ahead and watch this story outside of a Shake Shack, which is also the place where monkeypox is spread the most often. They just call it that. It's the Shake Shack. I like it when they mix vanilla and chocolate, if you catch my drift, Daddy. Okay, let's go ahead and check this story out.
Tonight, police are investigating this incident caught on video at a Shake Shack in D.C.'s DuPont Circle neighborhood Saturday. 28-year-old Christian Dingus says he believes...
Christian what?
One more time.
Circle neighborhood Saturday. 28-year-old Christian Dingus says he...
Did you hear his name?
Why is his name Dingus?
His name is Christian Dingus. He's the gay guy who got beat up. That's an awesome...
How the fuck?
Dude, Dingus is the greatest gay guy name of all fucking time.
28-year-old Christian Dingus says he believes the violence was fueled by hate.
There was a desire to be violent towards me. Yeah.
DC Metro are reviewing video recorded from inside the restaurant.
Are those girls beating him up?
Is that it? Like Christian Dingus?
Yeah, Christian Dingus is on the ground getting the shit beat out of him. But I feel like some of these are bitches that are beating him up. And now he's saying that he was beaten up because he was gay, but it's like, how do you know? Like, you get beaten up for so many different reasons in some places. You know, you could have talked some shit. You could have looked at somebody funny. Like, what if the people who beat him up was like, yo, dog, being gay was like the 9th thing wrong with you, bro?
Why do they got to talk like that?
Because they're black.
Oh, okay.
And they're beating up a... what is Dingus? Is that white? I don't know.
Christian says it was a kiss with his partner inside the restaurant that prompted a reaction from an employee who he claims told them, you can't be doing that here.
So the employee didn't like the two guys kissing. So then the brothers see it outside and they're like, yo, we don't do that fruity pants shit.
Well, apparently some of the sisters, too.
Sisters were getting in there smacking his ass.
Yeah,
around.
that's the only women that would be attacking a gay man, by the way, is the sisters.
You think so? Yeah, the white girls would like take him shopping.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like that, sure.
The couple waited for their order.
Like, I didn't want to, take any involvement with it. Like, I'm just going to wait for my food and get out of here. My partner got a little bit more upset.
Christian says the worker...
Actually, those are AIDS lesions on his face. People don't understand that. That's not from the beating.
You can call him your boyfriend. It's fine. You don't need to be like partner, like he's your business associate.
Yeah, like what's wrong with boyfriend?
Just embrace it. If you're clearly gay, that's why you're on this video being beaten by people because you're gay. It's your boyfriend.
Yeah,
why is it a problem?
It's your man's.
Yeah.
Escorted the pair outside and began...
Yeah, that's your boo.
That's your boo.
Yeah. Like, yo, I got my ass whooped in front of my boo. How ironic that my boo saw me beaten up by a bunch of Oh, no. A lot of ghost references in this story. Here's my boo. I was beaten up by a bunch of, well, you understand. And
rate them verbally. The 30-second clip shows a group punching and pushing a man to the ground, who slowly proceeds to get up. It ends as police appear to arrive on the scene.
Guys, the police are here.
They all just kind of started attacking me at that point, dragging me back, threw me on the floor, and continuously punching me in my head.
Christian says he has a concussion.
Like rational behavior, right?
Yeah, right. I mean, you see two guys kissing each other. I mean, naturally, you fly into a rage when that man gets outside and you just start beating the shit out of him like an animal.
Clearly, that's the appropriate response in that situation, is to just jump to that kind of violence.
That's got to be like your own like internal gayness that's like lashing out. You're like, yo, I can't fucking handle two guys kissing like that. I got to beat the fuck out of them to prove I'm not gay.
Yeah.
That's weird. That's like some... If you sat down with a therapist, you'd be like, you were either touched as a kid or you want to fuck dudes.
Right.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
Nobody beats up two guys who are kissing each other. If anything, they go, all right, I'm back.
Yeah, no,
I'm staying back.
Like, oof, yeah, I wish I went to saw that and look this way now.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I'm going to go about my day over here.
I'm going that away.
Yeah, that's the normal reaction.
Yeah, if you see two guys kissing, you're like, yo, I got to go fuck them up. It's like, you probably have to go make out with a guy. That's going to make you happy.
You and your buddy who are fucking curb stomping him need to be fucking each other.
What if you
not
guys
curb stomping him?
Yeah, like just try docking first and see if you like that. And then if that works out, you guys figured out what the secret is.
Yeah.
Bruising and trauma to his leg, head, and face.
What's justice going to look like for you and your partner after something so harrowing?
I don't know.
When those are in jail. Whoa, Mr. Dingus. Calm down, Mr. Dingus.
He does look like a dingus, though.
He is a dingus. He really is a shitty mustache-having dingus.
I mean, I just hope, those that, kind of did this are held accountable.
I just hope I hope it's each of their third strikes. Really, more than anything.
What city are they in? Because third strike don't mean shit.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that guy's a dingus in every sense of the word. He just it fits because yes, he's gay in this story, but he just looks like a fucking dingus.
He's very dingus. That's a good impression. One more time. See, if I close
back to him a little bit.
If I close my eyes, I
Go
would have
back to him
thought
a
that
little
was
bit.
Christian Dingus.
Watch this.
Oh, he looks exactly
Look at,
like
yeah,
that.
that's what my face I was making.
I mean, I just hope, those that, kind of did this are.
I just hope that they didn't smell cum on my breath and then beat me up. That would be weird and gay.
Held accountable.
In a statement to NBC News, Shake Shack says in part they are aware of the incident and suspended the team members involved pending further review.
And the people who actually beat Mr. Dingus up said, quote, "We just don't want to see no fruity pants around our Shake Shack." So everybody had an opinion on the matter.
Crunchy.
Melody Crack Rocks with $5 says, speaking of gays, ask Matt the Blair White versus Elliot Page question. I certainly will.
Speaking of that, Johnny never did actually answer that one today.
Yeah,
I have beef with that.
It didn't seem like he wanted to
No,
answer the
he
question.
wouldn't commit either way. By the way, Blair White, because Elliot Page, you.
You going with Blair White?
Yeah. I ain't even got to think
But you
about
might have to tag her in the asshole.
Blair White?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's not like, I don't think there's a vagina there.
Right.
You know,
Still going with Blair White. It resembles a woman more than Elliot Page.
I know, but it's still going to be kind of gay.
Again, I'm not a homophobe. I'm fine.
Okay. Just
Blair White.
All right.
You have my answer. Why are you trying to talk me out of this?
I'm just trying to make sure you're making your actual, just trying to
I've been listening to this for a couple days now.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I knew it was going to come up. Yeah, that's my answer.
Thank you, by the way.
With it.
Thank you to you two for chipping in Melody Crack Rocks and Crunchy Cynicism with 20 on YouTube. We take 14 of that. Thank you very much. Says at least gay guys are now pretty butch. 10 out of 10. What, Dingus was butch? Dude, Dingus was a fucking dingus, homeboy. Are you kidding? Guys, you're only $10 away from getting us the W tonight and increasing the streak to 3. So thank you very much for that. Either do it $1 at a time or somebody come in with the 10. Let's call it another win for the toe. And it looks like we'll be heading to a full goal tomorrow morning because I think we're going to just get this 10 eked out and then we'll be good. Oh, you hate to see this.
Do I? What is it?
Ford is killing their electric SUV. Apparently people don't fucking want it.
Wait, is this the Ford Mustang, the SUV that they call the fucking Mustang? Is it that one?
This would be canceling plans. No, this is a plans to manufacture a 3-row electric SUV, a big monster one, like the Expedition or whatever.
But how can they be canceling it when we have to switch to electric vehicles by whatever year because they're so amazing and the government is mandating it and the whole, power grid is ready for it?
It's because Ford's electric vehicle division is losing $5.5 billion this year.
But when the government forces everybody to buy only electric cars, they'll be fine.
Maybe. Or, counterpoint, if I may, Ford reportedly lost $100,000 for every electric car it delivered in the first quarter of 2024.
It's almost like government mandating shit doesn't really work.
Holy shit. MSO says, sweat the 10. Yeah, guys, I don't want to sweat the 10, so just do the 10. And we'll call it another win for the toe and shut this thing down for the night as far as the goal goes. Ford Motor Company announced that it is recalibrating its EV strategy over concerns about profitability. That's a really political
recalibrating.
way.
We're shutting it the fuck down.
Yeah.
We recalibrated it to 0.
That's a really creative political way of just saying, yeah, we're fucking abandoning ship on this shitty EV stuff because people still want gas vehicles.
By recalibrating, we pulled the eject lever.
Is this real?
What do you got going on now?
Somebody just posted the S-word hotline message in their text to the show.
Oh.
Did we do that bad tonight?
I didn't think so. I've had fun.
I thought it was going pretty well, but I appreciate the consideration, though. Ford is canceling plans to manufacture a large 3-row electric SUV. Ford Chief Executive Officer Jim Farley said, "We loved our 3-row crossover, and I was excited to show everyone the work we did. But there was just no way it would ever meet our criteria of being profitable." So, in other words, they're saying, we sunk a shitload of money into this brand new vehicle, and we were excited to show it to you, but everyone else thought it was a piece of shit and didn't want to buy it. Because people, again, they don't want to. The technology isn't quite there yet. It takes too long to charge these things. And I'm sure to charge a third row SUV,
yeah,
it's going to take even longer. So people just don't want that. But we keep trying to force it on them. And it's like, just give it a second. Like, just wait until it's naturally ready, and then people will want it. But no. They're just like, no, force it on them right now. Birdman with $13 says, I'm too tired for a second beg tonight, boys. Thank you, Birdman. We ground him into submission with begging. Another win for the toe. Thank you guys very much for your contributions tonight. We got our W. We appreciate it. Thank you, Birdman. I can't do that noise.
That noise?
See?
That close enough?
I can watch The Godfather. You can make that noise.
Make a bird noise.
Together we are formidable. All right, what does the cow say? What does the pig say?
What's a good impression of Natalie?
Ooh, that was a little.
I can't do a pig noise. How do I do a pig noise? It just seems like it hurt my voice.
Can we just turn on an episode of The Kill Stream with Ethan Ralph?
That
might work. So now Ford will reduce future capital expenditure plans on pure electric vehicles from 40% down to 30%. So they're cutting that shit down.
Yeah.
By what's 10% out of 40? 25%. They're slashing that shit. People just don't want it. Hybrids, people don't mind hybrids anymore.
Because you can stop at a fucking gas station, fill it up, and continue on your trip across the country.
They don't mind that.
You don't have to sit overnight and get a fucking hotel to charge your fucking car.
Right, but the rest of it, they're just not ready because they're not ready because the cars aren't ready.
No, nothing's ready for it yet.
You want to
not on a mass level. Like, electric cars have their place. Great. Make them, for companies making them, that they're doing a good job and they're making a profit. Perfect. Yeah. But not everybody can fucking make them and expect to make a profit. Clearly.
Well, and there's a lot of people who just simply can't afford them.
Oh, yeah, there's that.
Crunchy Cynicism with $20 says, for Birdman, we're all too tired for these idiots. Oh, Crunchy. Thank you for the 20. It's for Birdman. See Birdman because you're a Birdman.
Bird.
See? Like a bird?
Uh-huh.
Get it? We're $15 ahead for tomorrow. See, I said that we were going to have a full goal tomorrow. I was wrong. Crunchy came in with 20. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. All right, so Ford cancels the electronic vehicles. Then we get Donald Trump shitting on. This is so funny to see Tim Walz be the vice president because now we're watching Trump like shit on our governor.
It's funny, but it's also terrifying that he might actually be the vice president.
I honestly, I will say that I'm not really worried about it, like especially after the RFK thing and this Tulsi Gabbard thing. You got to remember, Kamala's peaked. Like, this is as well as she's going to do because now she's got to start talking.
Yeah.
You know, the convention's over. That's usually where you get your biggest bump. Now she's got to, okay, Kamala Harris has to now go 2.5 months without sounding like a complete fucking tardo. And when is she ever?
Yeah, never.
She couldn't help but sound like a wine mom retard back when she didn't have to talk that much as vice president. Now she's got to talk every day as a candidate. She's just going to sound stupid. And meanwhile, Trump is just going to keep going to places with Vietnamese people going, no communism, we fight for you, Donald Trump. I make America again. We Iraq Donald Trump. And then Kamala Harris will be sitting there making less sense in English than that guy did.
Right.
So I think this is as high as she gets. We already see Trump kind of pulling even in the polling. Now I think with this RFK thing, I think with the Tulsi Gabbard thing, and the rumor is more Democrats are switching.
Yeah, that's fucking wild, dude.
I think he's going to probably win this thing. You know?
I hope so.
I think he'll probably win. Sam Show says the technology has to outpace simple gas-powered vehicles by so much that it negates the inconvenience of charging the shit. Yeah, there's got to be like, you know how with your phone, there's like some chargers that are super fast charging?
Yeah, yeah.
And then some that are regular?
Yeah.
You need super fast charging stations where people can spend like, I think at most people are only going to want to charge for 10 minutes.
Do you know what the problem is with fast charging, though?
What?
It destroys the fucking battery. The more and more you fast charge, the harder it is on the battery.
Really?
Especially if you constantly are charging it up to 100%. Did your phone give you that option to like only charge it 80% when you were setting everything up?
No.
Yeah. If you're constantly charging
dude,
100%.
I fast charge all the time.
I do too, but I only fast charge to 80, which helps save your battery too. Like fast charging is harder on the battery than a slow charge. And batteries on electric vehicles aren't cheap. Don't worry about it on your phone. You're fine on your phone. It's going to be okay.
I'm looking.
You don't need to look right now. But because in an electric vehicle, those fucking batteries cost so much to replace. Now, you buy a $25,000 used electric vehicle, and then you got to spend another $15,000 in a year to replace the fucking battery?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Gas vehicles are just more efficient right now.
Yes.
That's just the facts. I mean, it's just, that's what people are going to want because it's more efficient. It's less of a pain in the ass.
There is a market for electric cars. It's just very small, and you cannot force it on the masses.
Maybe if you live in a city and you just drive around city blocks and shit, maybe that's, and then you want to be environmentally friendly. You want a tiny car that doesn't take up too much space because you only have so much parking.
Dude,
that might not be a bad vehicle.
For my drive I have to work, if I could afford to buy an electric car of some sort that I would actually want to drive, I'd fucking do it.
Yeah.
I drive, it's 21 miles one direction.
Right.
It'd work fucking great.
You wouldn't have to charge it for 5-6 days?
Yeah. Or you just
Once
plug
a
it in
week?
overnight just to keep it, at a certain charge so
Sure.
you're always good to go.
Wild Saffron says, we are going to suffer under whoever they install, but make no mistake, even under Trump, the beatings will continue until morale improves. Sorry. Oof. Wild Saffron also says, you can't use electric cars in winter in Minnesota, Michigan, Wisconsin, etc.
No,
it's not feasible.
You can. They literally have, it uses more battery because it has to heat the batteries.
Tone Lope says Matt's hybrid battery gets charged by the alternator as you drive the car. No plug-in needed for hybrids, Matt.
Yes, and it doesn't get charged by the hybrids. Don't get charged by the alternator. You fucktard.
Are you sure?
There's an electric motor that assists the engine, the gasoline engine, and it gets recharged by that electric motor as you brake or coast. Or you can plug it in and charge it that way.
Hybrid electric vehicles have integrated starter alternators that help charge the battery. ISAs use the internal combustion engine to drive a generator that recharges the battery while driving at a constant speed or when the battery is low.
Yeah.
The ISA also uses regenerative braking to capture waste energy when the car slows down. Regenerative braking converts the kinetic energy of the moving vehicle into stored energy when the car stops.
Okay, so we're both right. Because, yes, you also use the electric motor that drives the wheels to help recharge as well.
That's great because I have no idea what the fuck I just read.
Perfect.
Thank you very much.
Leave it to the car guys.
And then there's the batteries burning up, says MSO. Yeah, you got to bury those fuckers in sand to get them to go out.
Yeah.
Those batteries do not, there's been electric bikes in New York City that have set several floors of apartments on fire.
You get in a wreck with a car or SUV, whatever. Gas tanks have been designed to not rupture. They can take quite the fucking impact and not burst and leak gas out and start on fire. And then
That's not true. I've watched movies where they hit each other and explode.
Movies.
Oh, I'm sorry. You haven't seen
You
those.
still have to have the ignition source. Now, a fucking battery, all you have to do is crunch that battery. That's your ignition source right there. Once you damage
what source?
that ignition source, sorry. Yes, it came out stupid.
I'm sorry. I don't know anything about what you're talking about, so when you sound like a fucking idiot, I want to point it out.
Once you fuck up that battery, the casing of it and the two things inside that are mixed together that aren't supposed to, you got fire and you can't stop it.
Yeah, bad.
That's the dumb way of putting it because I'm really good at putting things dumb.
Annoyed Wawa supervisor says they recharge. Well, you're just putting them back where you found them. Annoyed Wawa supervisor says they recharge via regenerative braking and an alternator off the engine, you fucking overconfident clod.
Yeah, whatever. Fine.
Wild Saffron, don't forget $10,000 electric upgrades to your home to charge your car. Yeah, because you can't just plug it into an outlet in your car.
You can, but they charge really, really slow.
MSO says, can you imagine 2 electric cars in a wreck in the rain? Water on lithium. Yay. Hope you brought a sandbox. Tone Lope says, yes, Matt, you are 100% correct. Congratulations.
Yay, justified.
No, if you shoot it right in the gas door, it will explode, like in GTA, says Taste Very Alto. Exactly. GTA taught me that they'll just blow up. It's fine. That's what GoldenEye 64 taught me, too. If I shoot it 4 times, it'll blow up, and I can kill a Russian soldier. Simple enough. Fuck, electric cars are never going to be mainstream, says Wild Saffron. They've got a really long way to go.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
They're not even fucking close. Like, all of these companies that are making these cars are so heavily subsidized by the government because if they weren't, they couldn't make any money. Like, look, Ford is subsidized like a motherfucker to make this electric shit, and even they're cutting back because they're like, we're losing billions on this shit. So we got a long time before any of this shit is ready to go. But we're trying to force it because politicians don't understand how fucking market forces and technology works. So they just
do. They just don't give a fuck.
That too. They're like, no, we have to do this by this time. It's like, well, what if that technology isn't ready? It doesn't matter. That's what we want. It's like, this is how communist countries end up fucking starving people. This shit like this. Annoyed Wawa supervisor says, sorry, that came off as combative. Matt's just copper stripper confidence disgusts me. A hoagie maker manager.
Okay.
Sam Show says lithium batteries start a self-oxidizing fire. We're all fucking chemists over here.
Mm-hmm.
Tone Lope says, no, Matt, where do you charge it in the concrete jungle? I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and we could not do electric cars.
I didn't say it would work. I just said it literally, like, do you not listen to what the fuck I said? It's not going to work for everybody. For some people, it'll work just fine. Let them buy them. Like companies will make cars if there's a fucking market for it.
Look at fucking Milton Friedman over here.
Pretty sure I said the fucking power grid isn't ready for it.
Do you know who Milton Friedman is?
No.
Okay. Just wanted to know.
Okay. Now
what do
you know.
What do you think he is?
Some smart guy.
Yeah. Yes.
Is he black?
No.
Okay.
Jew.
Isn't there a black Friedman? Who's that black actor
That's
guy?
Django. That's Django Freeman from the movie Django Unchained. That was a character. In a movie.
No, the black dude with the freckles.
Antonio Freeman, the former Packers,
smart and stuff.
The former Packers wide receiver. Are you talking about Thomas Sowell?
No, I'm talking about an actor.
Morgan Freeman.
That might be the one. He's got the freckles on his face. He does like the old guy, black man character.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's why I thought he was black.
He is black. Still
well, that one is not the other one you were talking about.
Milton Friedman's a Jew.
Okay.
Yeah. You think you did a good job tonight?
Not anymore. The way you said that.
I think we got there tonight. I do.
We did get there.
I think we got there.
I had fun.
There's only two things real in
Sorry
this.
if I bombed. I had fun.
There's only two things real in this show. The money and the miles. And we got the money. Annoyed Wawa supervisor says, you don't fucking know who Morgan fucking Freeman is? That's true. That's really embarrassing. You really don't know who Morgan Freeman is.
Why are people still surprised? I don't know movies and actors. How long is this going to go on?
You sound like an absolute fucking retard. Morgan Freeman was in Shawshank Redemption, another movie Matt hasn't seen.
Apparently he's also Irish.
Have you seen Shawshank Redemption?
No.
I'm going home. I'm out of here, man. I'm out of here. I got shit to do. This is ridiculous. All right. Matt will be back tomorrow, guys, and hopefully we knock out another one and call it another win for the toe. Thank you guys very much for your contributions. How much you don't know is increasingly surprising. Did you ever have a fucking TV, says Sam Show.
Yes, it's large. It's 75 inches. I just watch YouTube on it. Car videos on YouTube.
You're really just feeding into it at this point.
That's who I am.
Numero uno Josh Denny fan has not written anything all night, and he just writes "Fire Matt" in all caps. We good to go?
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're taking off for the night. Thank you very much for your time. We appreciate it. The money too. You guys are awesome and very supportive. We hope to see you tomorrow at 6 a.m. Central Time for another great Steel Toe Morning Show. Take it easy and have a great rest of the evening.